Ayo, welcome to another episode of the Wattz Effect Podcast, where we talk DJing, music, culture, and everything else in between. I am your host, DJ Reggie Watts.
And I'm the co-host, DJ W.
Yes, sir. And today we got another special guest. You're going to see a trend going on here.
Yeah.
As we got another veteran, Hurt City DJ.
Yeah.
Photographer extraordinaire. Graphic man extraordinaire. Anything you need, holla at the man. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, Blade Relic.
Yes.
Bam, 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 bam.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Blade, how you doing, man?
Yes, man. I'm doing great.
That's
how about
what's up.
yourself,
I'm
bro?
doing great, man. I just want to let you know this has been a highly anticipated interview.
Yes, it has.
Like every episode prior to this, we've mentioned your name numerous times.
Yep.
Every one of us. Macklin, he shouted you out. I shouted you out. Of course, you know, W shouted you out, man. So it's such a blessing to have you here, man. Thank you.
It's great to be here.
Because he be on the road, too. That man drives.
Man, I can't keep up with him. I can't keep up with him.
He be on the road.
Everywhere. I got to do it. I got to get to it, man. I can't get
What'd you
where
say
I'm
one
at.
time? They should call you 64 because
Hey,
you
yo,
be tearing
call me
that.
I-64.
They need to call that Blade. 'Cause
Blade.
The way he be burning that
I'm
joint up.
on it.
Shoot, he be on the road, man.
Facts.
Well, Blade, I'm just letting you know, man, this is a tradition, and you know how we do, baby. You've been there for years. We've known each other for 10 plus years now. So you already know
Yeah.
how Hurt City does. And it's the tradition here on the Wattz Effect. I had to bring it over here.
Yeah.
And it is the infamous family shot.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I live in a rural area, and they didn't have any Ocho, which I'm very disappointed in. So we got to settle for the Patron. So I'm going to have the Patron in my cup. You got to pour your own damn troubles, like I always
Ocho.
say.
This is why we need the sponsorship.
saying, bro, 'cause we
need
can
the
get it in here.
cases just sent directly to
Directly here,
the
baby.
Wattz Effect Podcast.
Yeah,
And,
who we got to talk to?
That's what I'm saying.
and we ain't gonna have this problem no more.
Yeah, for real. But here you go, big dog. Got to pull your own troubles. Pass the bottle around like we used to. Man, it's such a good day when I got Blade Relic in the building, baby. I'm telling you right now.
This is like from the beginning days. This is the
I'm telling you, bro. That's what I'm saying. This is a tradition that we had to do here.
This
There
is
you
it.
go.
This is-
Oh,
this
my
is-
bad. I got to give you the top. My fault, homie. There you go. That's the top right there.
I guess I'll pour the next round.
Yeah,
you
yes,
know,
sir.
next time.
this is Hurt City in a
Hurt
nutshell
City,
right
man.
here. This was
But
started
look,
up.
man, thank you again, Blade, for coming through, stopping through,
Likewise.
man.
Thank you for
sure.
having me
Wattz
here.
Effect, man.
Congratulations to you on this brand new podcast.
Thank
here.
you, man. Thank you.
Congratulations to W for having his knees out again. This is great. This is going to be a great podcast.
I love it. Starting
I
off to
almost
it.
spit out the whole shot.
Yo, I noticed
I was
that.
very disciplined
Yo,
to finish
When
that
I
whole
noticed
shot.
that too, bro, I said, damn.
Yo,
W got the knees out today.
dog.
He
Look,
got the knees out.
look, I wear shorts as long as I can possibly
Yeah,
wear
you
shorts.
do wear shorts a lot.
And then sweatpants.
It'd be the middle of the damn winter. That boy got on shorts.
It's sweatpants, starting about late October.
Late October, yeah.
Mid-November, depending on how the atmosphere is working
Yeah,
with the
facts,
global
facts.
warming and whatever. So,
Yes,
but
sir.
yeah, shout out to my knees.
Yeah,
Back
yeah.
again. Episode 3.
Episode 3, baby. And you know what's really good about this? That's my lucky number, baby.
Hey.
3 is my lucky
man,
number. So
okay, this is gonna be
that's
a
what I'm
good
saying.
show,
Had to
man.
have Blade on for
This is gonna be a
episode number
great
3,
show.
baby.
Thank
So
you, man.
yes, sir. But man, we'd like to get started, man. Asking the guests where they were born and raised. Where were you born and raised, sir?
I was born in Henrico, Virginia. So that's in Richmond.
Yeah.
So I was born in Henrico. But when I became old enough to go to school, my father bought some land in New Kent, Virginia.
New Kent, Virginia. Shouts out to New
Kent.
Kent, baby.
New Kent, Virginia. He
Yeah.
bought some land and built a house there, and we moved out there. And probably like a week after we moved, I started school.
Oh.
So yeah, I grew up in the country, like dirt road, sticks, trees, neighbors, like half a mile down the road. That's where I grew up.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then, of course, when I became old enough, I said, screw this, I'm back in the city. So I've been in Richmond ever since.
Yeah, I don't blame
blame-
you, bro. I
don't
definitely
blame you
don't
at
blame
all.
you, man, for real. But as Blade Relic, who is Blade Relic? What makes Blade as an individual? Who are you as an individual?
That's a tough question. Like, but that's something you really don't think about yourself.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like my experiences,
Right?
my ups and my downs, the trials and tribulations.
Yes, sir.
That's what made Blade the way he is.
Yeah.
You know, like even the story about, starting school out in the country. Being in the country, I'm an only child. So really didn't have friends. I didn't have any brothers or sisters, no cousins nearby, nothing like that.
Yeah.
So being by myself and experiencing the world by myself, that's what made me who I am.
Right.
And how I experience it.
Okay.
And I grew up in a time to where, for instance, the internet started becoming a thing.
Yeah.
So now I'm online on America Online, all that stuff.
AOL, baby. They don't know nothing about that. AO, Mother Dustin L.
They don't
you
know
notice how I
nothing
said Mother Dustin
Mother
right
Dustin
there.
with
Mother
his
Dustin
country
L,
cousin.
baby. That's my country cousin, baby. But yeah, man, for real. That dial-up, though, different.
Man, what?
that was something different. You had to be a different beast to survive that day.
For real.
And I'm talking about, this is the time when I remember, because my mom and dad worked all the time. Well, my dad worked. My dad would work a 16-hour shift if he could. Damn. So I hardly saw my father.
Sounds like a lot of us
Sound like
today.
my dad, too.
It's what we have to do now,
man.
unfortunately. Yeah, but my father was a hard worker. My mom worked a regular 9 to 5.
Yeah.
And I remember coming home from school, I would call my mom, just let her know I came home. Damn. Right? Then everything, what you want to eat? I don't care. whatever, right? And then as soon as I hang up, I would run to the living room. I would turn the computer on.
Yeah.
I would go back to the kitchen. I would get me like a microwavable DiGiorno pizza.
Yo, you bringing back memories with the DiGiorno, baby.
Check this out. I'll put that in the microwave. Or a bag of popcorn. I'll say a bag of popcorn.
Yeah.
A bag of popcorn, I knew it took exactly 3 minutes and 30 seconds to pop fully. Pop that bag of popcorn. Get myself an ice cold Pepsi.
Yeah.
Right? Pour the popcorn in the bowl. And as soon as I got back to the living room, the computer just finished booting up.
How long did that take? That's about 20 minutes.
3 minutes and 30 seconds.
That computer took forever.
That's about 20 minutes to do all that. Yeah.
It took a minute. And then you had to double click on the AOL icon and
You get the little wheel.
all that.
Everything.
You know what I love most about this episode right now?
What?
I got somebody that's my age on this bitch tonight,
there
baby.
we go.
No youngers on here tonight, baby. I got
That
somebody
old
that's
school
my
talk,
age.
right?
For real. 'Cause you don't know nothing about that AOL.
Man, what you mean? That's
You
what,
don't know nothing about
that's
that.
what I grew up on.
Shit, you don't know nothing about that dial-up.
I still got my
not know nothing
AIM
about that.
messenger login.
I do too.
I don't believe it. You're going to have to show
Still
proof.
got.
You're going to have to show proof, dog.
And you know what's so crazy?
What?
It's 2000s era.
No, it ain't. This is 90s, baby.
No,
when the AOL.
but with AIM, I had AIM in early 2000.
But bro, I'm telling you,
Guess
AIM
what-
97,
guess-
96, AIM
Guess
was a
what
different
my-
time.
Guess
baby.
what my
Chat
AIM
rooms.
Guess what my AIM name was?
W.
No,
Oh shit.
I wasn't that clever back then.
What was the AIM name?
Rock with it, lean with it.
Insane.
RCK WIT IT LN
Lean with it. Reverse.
WTIT. Had to be
that's-
2006.
Oh, I like that. I like that. So that must have been your favorite song. That
What?
Lean with it.
Rock with it.
Oh.
Come on.
But he reversed it. Said, rock with it. Lean with it.
That's funny.
So Blade, when I first met you, man, it was in the county. You know what I'm saying? When we used to do them country parties, and you was a photographer at that time when I
Yes.
met you.
Yes.
How did you get into photography, man?
Well, little did I know, my father was kind of into photography too.
Yeah.
He had a camera, and he still has some undeveloped film of me as a little baby. I want to get those developed one day.
You got to, man.
Yeah, for sure. Those are memories.
But the pictures that he showed me, he was like, every time I pulled the camera out, you as a baby knew it was a camera.
Right.
And you would always pose
Yeah.
and everything. So I don't know if that was embedded in my mind or something like that.
Yeah.
But I just kind of fell in love with the art
Yeah.
as like a teenager and stuff like that. And then my dad bought me a camera, and then I was able to take pictures and do what I want to do with that. And then I just decided I would become bigger, better. Because that was like a little point and shoot Olympus cameras, little point and shoot Olympus, little slide out door in the front.
Yeah.
And I was like, I just want to get bigger, better. What? How do they make album covers? You know what I'm saying? And I just started thinking about stuff like that, and we can cycle back on that. But I was like, there's professional people who do this for a living. Like, what did they use?
Right.
And then as I got older, then I started finding out about the naughty magazine. Right? And then I'm looking and I'm like, yo, man, some of these pictures are immaculate. Like, how do they? I know they're not
The
using
lighting is
Lightroom.
perfect.
Everything is perfect.
Yeah.
Everything is perfect. And of course, back then, Google didn't exist.
At
So I
all.
couldn't search it or anything like that. So after I perused several naughty videos,
I love it. I love it.
right?
He got me slapping in the yo. See me slapping in the yo all episode.
But like sometimes you see some behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
And Playboy would do like behind the scenes footage of some of those things. And it's always on the girl. It was always on the girl.
Right.
But I remember this one video I saw, and some reason the camera panned and showed the photographer for probably like a good 4 seconds. And I paused. And I was like, what does he have?
What he got?
What he got?
Yeah, what he got?
What he got? Oh, that's a big white lens. Oh, I need something like that. And then like as I was doing that, I was like, okay, I'm understanding why. Because I figured out what that lens was, and I figured out what the camera was, and I'm like, why is he so far away from the model? Oh, now I understand.
Yeah.
Now I got this. Now I'm understanding. I'm learning this stuff on my own. Once again, Google didn't exist. So I had to learn this on my own.
Yeah.
And then eventually, as I got older and started actually making some money, that's when I decided, okay, let me go ahead and
Invest in what
get
I do.
a camera. And then I got a camera.
Investing in yourself.
Your craft.
That's and at that time, it wasn't thought of as investing or as a craft. It was like something like a itch I needed to scratch in my mind.
Yeah.
Like I need to see how they do that. If I can do that, then I'm good.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, that snowball started rolling down that hill, getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, to the point to where I'm taking pictures of celebrities.
Yeah.
I'm here on stage with great DJs like y'all too.
As
I'm
well as
taking
yourself.
pictures
Don't
of
even
the
do
crowd.
that.
I'm taking pictures of the
Don't do
crowd.
You was a celebrity before you met us.
Right.
For real,
He
for
really
real.
was though.
Yeah.
My camera was a celebrity. Nobody cared about me. But when they saw me with my camera, they was like, "Oh yeah, come on in to the club, come on in, you skip the line."
Celebrity, because
Right.
they know
It was
you the
it was
man behind the camera.
Behind the camera.
They didn't give a damn about me.
Shit.
It was that camera. But then and when you start seeing like not only the power that the camera gives you, but the ability to create art and the ability to take what you see artistically and let others see those photos and be able to understand the story behind the picture, that became really addictive.
Yeah.
So that became the point to where I can take pictures of any of y'all, and one photo can say a lot about what was going on in the
Oh
scene.
man, I know you have an arsenal.
Can't even imagine.
An
Can't
arsenal
even
of
imagine,
photos from like the last at least 15 years.
Well,
Yeah.
I've lost a lot of photos from a hard drive crash.
Oh man, but see, we got to promote the
Samsung.
Samsung.
Yeah.
We got to promote it, man, because that's the one you need to get.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So like I said, I've lost
Yeah.
a lot of photos.
Yeah, I feel you on that pain,
A lot
though,
of
bro.
history and stuff.
Yeah.
But I still, I got my ish together.
Yeah.
And, now I got backups and all that stuff. So I probably got close to 10 years of photos.
Yeah.
I mean, still, that tells
That's
a whole
a lot.
A whole
story.
lot, man. For real.
That is a lot.
Tells
Yeah,
a whole
man.
story.
A whole story, man. For real. But I know that we know you as the photographer. You know what I'm saying? The man that behind the camera that's always been at all of our events. I'm about to sound like Suge Knight right now. That's not in the videos, but behind the camera, always posting and shooting individuals, you know what I'm saying? But when in the hell did you start saying, hey, I want to be a DJ? Like, this is what I want to do. Like, when did you get into the DJ game?
So, and I know a lot of y'all probably thought I'm like new to this, but going back to my childhood, coming home, no parents are home, and my mom my family that had that component set, sitting in the corner.
You don't know nothing about that.
I don't know nothing about
He
that.
don't know nothing about that.
I'll give you that.
They don't know nothing about that. Sit down for this one,
Once he
youngin'.
start describing it, then I'll be like, all right,
Sit down
I
for
know
this
what
one,
you-
youngin.
Just wait.
Tell them what a component set before you get into that
Man,
story.
look,
Watch
it's
this.
exactly what it is. It's a set of components.
Yeah. Break it down, break it down.
You got the record player
At the
that's
top.
by itself.
At the top.
Then you got the radio right here. And radio usually have like the switches and everything
Yes,
on
sir.
it too, the switches and everything.
Okay,
And then
I've
you
seen
might
it.
have like a tape player underneath that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I've
it's
seen one.
It's
I've seen one.
literally
Cassette tape player, if you don't know what that is.
I have cassettes. I have legendary cassettes.
I got to play
Don't even
with
worry
it.
about it.
Yeah,
I'm
I
about to
gotta
send you
play
my
with
collection.
You know I'm holding you to it.
I know. I still ain't sent you the picture
Exactly.
of the joint. Don't worry. Soon.
So this how all happens. One day, just one random day,
Yeah.
I decided to turn the set on. flipping the switch, accidentally flip the top switch, and the record player turns on. Oops, let me go ahead and flip down to the radio.
Yeah.
I flip down to the radio, and it happens to be around 5 o'clock. So I'm listening on the radio, a DJ play live at 5 o'clock. And I'm like, what is this? What is this?
It's that traffic jam. Yeah.
I'm like, what is this going on? And I got addicted to it. So then it started coming like every day. Boom, boom. Oh, it's 5 o'clock. Let me go ahead and turn the radio on. 5 o'clock. Let me go ahead and turn the radio on. Then one day, 5 o'clock comes. I turn the radio on. I'm listening to the DJ. And I was like, wait a minute. If I flip this switch up, it goes to the record player.
Ooh, okay.
So then I'm like, okay, if I flip it down, it goes to the radio. So I can do what they're doing on the radio. So as they're playing on the radio, when I think about it, I flip it, switch up, scratch on my mom's record, messing the record up.
Tearing it up.
Tearing the record, bending the needle and everything.
Yes,
but I didn't care. And I flip it down. And I'm like,
mind blown.
yo,
Mind
like, this
blown.
is amazing. This is great.
Yeah.
No way.
I like this.
Yeah.
And it's just simple. Pick it. You know what I'm saying? And just go there. And I'm like, yo, I like this. So a few years down the road, you know, mentioned that AOL Instant Messenger, AIM. I was also on Yahoo Messenger.
Boy, see. Okay.
I know about this Flatline.
Okay. I've been on all of them too. I know exactly what you're talking about.
And Yahoo Messenger had chat rooms.
Yes, they did.
Yep.
And they had the rap and hip hop room.
Yep.
And they had the soul and R&B room.
Yes, sir.
So I go into the rap and hip hop room. And people grab, because there was also a microphone. People grab the microphone and start talking ish on the mic and everything. And people say, man, get off the mic. And then sometimes somebody will grab the mic and play like some music.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, get off the mic. And I was like, yo, I kind of want to, man, I want to play some. I got some songs I downloaded off of Kazaa and BearShare.
What?
BearShare.
Bro, you taking me back.
Yo.
See, Blade?
See?
I love it.
See?
Boy, look. Boy, you are taking me back.
Yeah. So I said, yo, I want to do this stuff, but I kind of want to DJ also.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's some sort of DJ software that I could download. So now I think Google now has just started to become a thing, but nobody was really using it yet. So I was using this search engine called InfoSeek. So I used InfoSeek and I did a search and virtual DJ pops up. Atomic's virtual DJ.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Free download.
Free?
Give me that.
So I clicked the download button, and of course I'm on dial-up. So 30 minutes later, it finishes.
Probably more than that, for real.
What?
I mean,
Take a whole day to download anything.
Yeah.
Don't dial up,
right? So then now I'm like, okay, well, how do I use this software? Oh, there's 2 decks. Oh, wait, I can drag a song, one of my songs that I downloaded over here, hit the play button, and it will play. And you can also hit the space bar to make it play. And then if you go over here, you hit the space bar again, and it'll switch to the other side. And I was like, oh, okay.
That's dope.
Then I found out you could customize it. So now it was like, okay, on my keyboard, the Q button plays the left deck, and then the A button will play the right deck. Right?
Shortcuts.
Yeah, I created my own shortcuts.
Yeah.
And then I found out that there was utilities you could buy, not buy, but you could download, and one was called Mic Lock. So I'm in the Yahoo chat room, right? And it's late at night, probably around like 10, 11 o'clock at night. I use the software, so when you click on the microphone button stays pressed, so nobody else can hop on.
Ooh,
wow.
Cheat code.
Yeah.
Cheat code, baby.
Then I'm playing virtual DJ. And I'm doing, and I'm using the mouse to scratch, and I'm just, bullishing around, just doing what I do. But then like people kind of liked it, and I was really having fun with it.
Yeah.
So that kind of what started it. All right.
Dope.
Yeah. So I see.
So
how it
in
goes
retrospect,
way back.
in retrospect, what year is this?
Jesus Christ. Probably around 7th grade.
So that's like what? Because we about the same age.
3?
98. See, don't do them like that. God damn.
I was trying to ask.
He said 93. Hell no.
I said 2003.
Don't let him play you like that,
Go
dog.
back to the playback. I said 2003.
He gonna try you.
I said 2003.
Did you say 2000?
Yes. Go back and listen to it.
Damn, you did.
He's trying to do the math.
I was trying to add a couple.
I thought you said 93.
No, I said 2003.
It's kind of close. I mean, it's like.
But Southern Code, because how old are you?
I am judging by the gray hairs of my beard here.
Yeah.
I am 43.
43. So
Yes.
I'm we are the same age. Yeah. So this is about what 90.
He don't want to tell his age. You notice that?
No. I'm not ashamed at all. But because I look good, baby.
Here he go.
But no, that's about like 97, 98 probably, right? If
No, that's high
hold
school.
on. That's not high school. So that's 96, 95.
Probably like 94, 95.
Damn. Yeah.
I just told my age.
Yeah. My bad. Yeah. So 94, 90. Yeah.
That's about 94, 95.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shit. Show me.
First off, I didn't even know virtual DJ was
for
like
real back then.
Back
It did.
then.
It was
It
owned
existed
by a
back
company
then?
called Atomics.
Damn.
It's spelled like Auto Mix, and I think that's why when virtual DJ they have
You
an
know
Auto
what?
Mix button.
You know what? I feel like I saw like a reel or something from like, just a DJ reel from back in the day. And I feel like I heard Atomics before.
Yeah,
And now
definitely.
you said like Auto Mix and it's Atomics. I feel like I heard like a backstory about that one day.
But it's wild.
But
Like,
think that like y'all talking like mid 90s.
early 90s at that
Early
point, though.
90s,
Yeah.
mid 90s is like
This technology was available, for DJs.
and it was available.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
But,
y'all keep on
continue the
talking.
story,
I'm gonna
though.
hop in when y'all get into the 2000s.
Continue the story, though.
All right, so we won't fast forward. So I did that stuff. Like I remember I used to do that, and I would do it all. Sounds crazy, but do it all night long to the point to where when I finish, it was time to go to school.
Damn.
So I never
Wow.
even slept. Like that's how much fun I was having with it.
Wow, bro.
But then it started, taking up a lot of time. So I kind of fell back from.
Did you get paid?
No, this is all free. This is all for fun.
I know. I was just
You
talking
trying to do what you do with the little bit of money you did, DJing for 6 hours.
All right.
You heard it.
You've been paying attention to the podcast, huh?
He heard it.
I've been watching.
He heard it, baby. He heard it.
But then fast forward, boom, I'm living in my apartment. So we jumping way ahead. And I kind of wanted to get back into it.
Yeah.
So, damn, virtual DJ still a thing? And now everybody's using Serato. Serato's the hot thing now.
Yeah.
Not just Serato was the hot thing. The Serato box was the hot thing.
About to go pull it out right now. I got it in the back. What y'all want to do? What y'all want to do?
So I was like, yo, I need to get that box.
Yeah.
I need to get that. So I can have, try this stuff
players,
again. Yeah. So Craigslist came to the rescue, and I was able to find someone that had 2 turntables and a mixer. I cannot remember what the turntables were.
Now, can I ask you a question? Though?
Yes.
You say you don't remember what the turntables were.
Mm-hmm.
But we all know. Did you want to be a scratch DJ at that point? Because I know when I first got my turntables, I wanted to be a scratch DJ. And I got the wrong goddamn turntables. I got the belt-driven turntables. So was the first ones you got, were they belt-driven or direct drive?
They were belt-driven because, once again, I didn't know much about that.
Me either. So I was like, yo.
They were belt-driven.
I've just seen turntables. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to do my thing, baby. But yeah, they were belt-driven. This sucks.
But I've wanted to be a scratch DJ because back as a little kid until now, I was still listening to DJs on the radio, and they was
Scratching.
They was scratch they you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, like that's like playing a musical instrument. Like that's what has that extra flair. So I always want to be a scratcher, not a battle scratcher, just a scratch to go to the next song type deal. So I had that crappy mixer. I had the 2 turntables. The needles were messed up on there and everything. And then
Craigslist.
Craigslist, baby.
It was Craigslist. And I had it going through the Serato box, but that was hardly working. And then I'd go to Serato, and then I was wondering why my songs kind of sound wobbly. And then I'd go to the setting, and you go to the setting where you see that circle, but the circle be like an oval.
My God. Yo, you taking me back, yo.
Right.
Because you had to calibrate.
You had to calibrate
Yes,
it. I didn't
sir.
know nothing about that. So I had that for a little while. Now I said, screw it. This is not for me. I don't need this.
Stopped it right there.
We ain't
Stopped
doing
it right
Serato.
there.
Yeah. I was like, okay, I'm good. I spent a little bit of money, but okay, that's good. I don't want to go much deeper than this.
Yo, this is why we do this.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm like, even just listening to both of y'all talk about startup, forget the age difference, but in reality, it's just I'm learning how you started from back in the mid 90s with just DJing in a Yahoo Messenger room. And then like, I mean, I know we're gonna get to it in a little bit, but like to the DJ that you are now and converting digitally and to everything being on a computer and hard drive and, you know, controllers without needles, you know. So it's just like, you know, that's a big jump from somebody that's like really started from the beginning to like now where it's like, you know, that's where the conversation comes from. Like, oh, these new age DJs don't really know how to DJ, and they don't really respect like what we had to do back in the day.
Exactly.
So it's like really interesting to hear the story of like back in the 90s, your experience and like starting. So So this is why we do this. This is why we have these conversations.
But you are bringing back so many memories about Serato, man, because that calibrating thing that used to piss me the off, bro. I'm telling you, man. Because literally, man, you had to have it in a perfect circle.
It had to be in a if it was anywhere like
your
I feel like I've seen it. I've never experienced it, but I've seen it.
Yeah,
glad I haven't experienced it, but I've seen it.
Yeah, man. But continue.
Yeah, and it was great because like when I had those turntables, they also came with the time-coded record and also the time-coded CDs.
Yes.
So now this is where it gets real interesting. So a little bit later, I still got that itch. Now I'm like, yo, I kind of still want to do this because for fun and everything. And what's Newmark? Everybody's crazy about Newmark. Everybody want.
You're getting in my era now.
We are.
Everybody want these Newmark turntables and all this stuff, and then the CDJs. Everybody's like, oh man, we got the CDJ. The CDJ is where to go. You know, CDJ. And I was like, okay. I'm like, okay, I can't afford one.
Yeah.
Right. But I kind of still want to do this, and I kind of still want to have the feel of the record. Like I always had that feel. Like I want to feel like that vinyl,
bro.
So I go on eBay, and I find out that there's something called the HDX, and it is a turntable, full 12-inch turntable that had a hard drive built inside of it.
Wow.
So you can upload your music onto the hard drive. Like everybody's using thumb drives and stuff now.
Right.
They was ahead of the time. They had a hard drive in it. And I was like, yo.
Didn't we say that like what the next thing is going to be like a controller built in with beat source?
Yeah, because I was telling him last week that laptops might not be a thing in the future because they already with house DJs, EDM, they don't even use
thumb drives.
They use the
thumb drives,
sticks all day. And if you come in the club as a house DJ with a laptop, they gonna laugh you out that motherfucker straight up. They gonna look at you like, what are you doing? So,
and I'm gonna continue doing what I'm doing because this is what I do.
So literally, like laptops are hip hop R&B DJs. Yeah. We are the only ones that use laptops. If you EDM house, sticks all day.
Yep.
All day.
Which is crazy because like thumb drives, I mean, they aren't really that reliable.
They aren't. You really would think, man, that, but I guess it's just that culture just says sticks, baby.
It's also always about the space that's on it. Like, I guess you could load up all your stuff on it, but I feel like I'm limited because I'm only gonna have whatever I put on that stick. Like, if I have a computer full of songs and I'm only playing what's on I just feel limited. Right. Like, sometimes the crowd may not be rocking. I mean, I guess the people that like the EDM
the thing
DJs,
is, though, like thumb drives nowadays, they have plenty of. You can get probably a thumb. Hold on, let me talk to the technology guy here. Can you have a terabyte thumb drive?
Yes.
Okay, so look, that's why, right?
Yeah.
So now everything's on the screen, bro. Especially with the CDJs, man. Literally, it's like a laptop. The screen shows everything
right there, and it's huge, and it shows,
it shows everything. So you don't need a laptop. Literally, you don't need a laptop if you don't want it. So
I'm gonna bring my laptop.
But because we're used to it.
Yeah.
But in that world, they like, nah, that ain't even accepted over. It's just straight.
How you say
CDJs.
Stuck in my ways.
But then another thing is that a lot of times they'll do like prepared sets.
Yep.
So they already have their sets that they know they're going to play.
And that's the difference too.
So they can put down a thumb drive. Whereas we play by feel.
And I get and I guess at the end of the day that they're gonna play their set no matter what.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what. This is their
the energy
set
gonna be there regardless.
And we just like, we played one wrong song and all the energy's thrown off, and we got to figure out how to bring it back.
Exactly, because people come to those events for the music and the DJ, literally for the DJ. So it's like they're gonna be ready.
Whatever he play, whatever he or she play,
they still gonna be dancing.
They still gonna be jumping up and down, side to side, mosh pit, rave. You know, So it's different type of energy.
World. Yeah, different world for real. Yeah. But my bad, bro. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's all good. That's all good. Because the problem is, like, with my story, it can go a little too long to try to really
segues.
explain everything. So I'm gonna try to finish it up.
Yeah.
So boom, I had the HDX with the hard drive built into it. Then I found out that I can take the Serato CD, convert that into an MP3, and put that on the hard drive.
See what I'm saying? Technology guy,
Right?
Blade Relic.
Yo, he is the man when it comes to figuring stuff out.
Telling you, bro.
Right? And now I'm able to scratch with it in Serato and in Virtual DJ because it actually worked with both of them. I'm like, okay, I like this. Now, the bad thing about it, not really a bad thing, but it was kind of hard really to scratch. Like, I don't know if it had a slip mat on it or not, but it was really hard.
Right.
And that kind of, to scratch with, that kind of made me a little heavy-handed.
Right.
So that's why you may notice now, especially if I'm playing with some of your stuff, I'm a little heavy-handed.
Right.
It's because of that. Also, a lot of times you may notice that if I'm scratching or if I'm trying to make sure I got the right cue point, I'll move the fader over a little bit so I can hear it through the speakers. I do that because back then I didn't have headphones. I didn't have monitors. I just had the laptop speaker.
Yeah.
So I didn't know what I was playing
Right.
until I brought the volume in so I can hear it. And so that's kind of how I developed my quote unquote skill.
Yeah.
But then one day I'm listening to the radio and I'll never forget it. The DJ's on there and he's sitting here playing a song. Then all of a sudden he hits a drop. And the drop says, okay, daddy, drop. No, like do a blend on them. Right? Then this man somehow cuts to an instrumental and then he plays an acapella of another song. And I was like,
Change the game.
Yo, Ted
I'm like,
Smooth
yo,
on
this is
there.
it. This is it. I'm gonna start doing this.
Yeah.
I love it. Because now it's like, you know, like you listen to songs and then you hear like the remix of a song.
Yes, sir.
And I'm like, okay, now I can make my own remixes with 2 songs that I like. Oh, I'm definitely gonna get into this.
I gotta get into it.
I gotta get into it. Not now, but eventually I will. And that stayed on the back of my mind. So now doing photography, boom, I'm working not really working, I'm having fun at the radio station. And we would have our Power 92 night, Friday nights at a club. Hop to the club, I get in because of my camera. I'm taking pictures of people. Then I take a picture of the DJ. And the DJ really appreciated it. I was like, okay, cool. So, you know, everything's cool. Oh, now I'm on stage with the DJ. Oh, now I'm like behind the booth with the DJ. Well, let's see how he's doing. Let's see what he's doing here.
Yep.
You know? And I'm still like that to this day. Both of these guys could tell you. I would stand right beside them and just kind of look, not trying to steal any secrets, but just trying to get an idea. Like, for instance, like how you organize your crates, how you organize your crates. When do you decide to blend this song in? What made you choose that song?
Right.
When do you decide to change the mood up?
Yeah.
Why do you drop? Why instead of doing a blend? Because now I'm always blending. Like I blend everything I'm blending. But it's like, what makes you want to drop it on the one and not blend it in?
Yeah.
What makes you want to start at this part of the song? And I just sit back. I'm just kind of watching. I'm like, okay, I like that.
Yeah.
And I say like, I always say, oh, I'm gonna use that. Never do. I always forget.
Like I was talking about last week, man. Just DJs never, always learning, man. Never stop learning. Like you just brought it up, man. Like yeah. I still do it to this day too. Even though what I'm saying, I do consider myself a seasoned DJ. I'm like, yo, nah, man. I'm always constantly learning about something. I always want to be better to perfect the craft. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I get you when you're saying you behind looking. Like the perfect example was this weekend, man. Like. Crush Groovy, man. Shout out to you, bro.
Shout out to Crush Groove.
This
dude used to cut my hair, by the way, before I had dreads.
This dude is like, I really felt like a student on this past gig that I did, man, this weekend. Like, for real. I was just watching him and really just how he just commanded that crowd, bro.
Not just with DJing, but also hopping on the mic and talking.
And the mic talk, too.
Yes.
Yeah. The mic talk is crazy. And every time I DJ with this guy, I feel like a student. And the crazy thing is, right, this dude, he murdered the crowd. And this is when it's raining. I'm talking, the weather is terrible. The crowd is still partying, having a good time. This is after all the acts did their thing. This is an after party.
Wow. And
this guy is killing it. Killing it. Guess what he had the nerve to say to me? Hey, you ready? I said, bro. How the hell am I gonna come after that, bro? Like, I just witnessed you for an hour Switch songs. I mean, bro, when I tell you quick mix the out of a song, and they didn't give a damn. This is when I learned like the crowd really don't care too much about the music, as long as the next song you play is a banger.
It's bangers.
Because this man ain't even let nothing play. He just gave you a taste of it. And next thing you know, 5 seconds, 10 seconds later, he dropping the next one. I mean, he went through 100 songs in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes that's what you got to do, especially like with R&B.
Yeah.
Like everybody just wants to sing that like
that
either the chorus or that one part that like just hits everybody to a different level. So I feel like, I mean, especially because you did a R&B festival,
the
right?
R&B festival, yeah.
So it's just like, I feel like, with that, quick mixing, especially at the wee hours of the after party, everybody just wants to hear the hit, that banger.
But bro, when I tell you quick mixing, that's a whole nother definition with Crush Groovy, bro. I'll tell you that.
And you know what? For you to say that, I believe it. I cannot wait to witness it live one day.
But just to bring it full circle, it's just like, yo, I'm telling you, as a DJ, you never stop learning, bro. I don't care who you are, man. You always like, damn, that was dope. I like that.
Yeah.
I might use that in my next thing right there.
But you never do.
Yeah.
You
True
always
that.
forget.
Yeah.
Because one of the main things, especially with us DJs, it's crazy I'm saying us DJs.
Yeah.
But
you are a DJ though.
I mean, you are one of us.
Definitely one of us.
I mean, true, but like I respect the craft so much. That's why I don't go by DJ Blade Relic like that. I just call myself Blade that just happens to DJ.
Can I just bring my little name change up too?
Oh.
Because that's exactly why I said I'm gonna change my name up too. Because even though I say DJ Reggie Wattz when I introduce myself, I'm more than just a DJ.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, I'm taking that out of my name because I remember you asked me, are you still going? Is it DJ Reggie Wattz or is it? I'm like, nah, it's Reggie Wattz, bro. And you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I'm more than just a DJ, man. That's why I want to go ahead. Yeah.
And both of y'all are.
Yeah. That's the whole reason by the name change.
I'm the only one that's just a DJ. No extra talents.
Yeah. That's.
But no, for real.
I feel you on that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then also like when you listen and pay attention to other DJs and you kind of want to take their technique, take their talent, take their skill. What I realized, since I'm able to do it, anybody can DJ these days.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty easy.
As long as you got rhythm.
As long as you know how to count a beat, you can clap your hand to the beat like that.
You got it.
Then you're good.
Yeah.
So how do you separate yourself from everybody else? Mm-hmm. And that's that little bit that makes you different to the point to where three of us could be on stage. You can do an hour set. I can do an hour set. You can do an hour set. And if somebody really pays attention, they can tell, oh, that's W DJing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's Reggie Wattz on stage DJing. Yeah. Oh, that's Blade doing this thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can tell because that's what we really develop is our talent that makes us different from the rest because anybody can play music. So what do you do that's different?
Yeah.
And that's what people pay for. And that's what people pay attention to.
Yeah.
So once again, shout out to Crush Groovy. I'm glad he's doing it with his quick mix and everything.
I'm telling you, bro, he's killing the game, man. He's definitely a veteran in the game. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a veteran. So shouts out to you, Crush, man.
Shouts out to you, brother.
But I wanted to ask you as well, like, you're one of the DJs that I know personally, and maybe one or two that I can say that can do this skill. But you can get on my computer, Devin's computer, Immaculate's computer, and literally like make it your own because we all have different organization tips. You know what I'm saying? Well, I won't say tips, but skills or how we organize our crates and everything. But you, man, like every time I see you come in, it's like, oh, Blade, oh yeah, he got it. He can do what he can. He don't care who computer it is.
And just
SoFly, whoever.
And just to add, all of us use Serato, and he just uses virtual DJ.
I'm still on virtual DJ.
And he comes on Serato and kills it like it's virtual DJ.
But how did you develop that skill? Like you just so visual and just so versatile and everything. Especially like you just said, coming from a whole native, DAW, you know what I'm saying? And come over to Serato, which Serato pretty much tries to copy virtual DJ.
Right.
Anyway.
Yeah. Just takes them a little while.
Yeah. But how do you do that, man? Like I've always wondered how does Blade develop that skill?
So
man?
the thing is, like I mentioned earlier, I got to the point to where I can stand beside the DJ and kind of watch. So I will look at his crates and I'll see how he has everything organized. And every DJ has something different.
Yeah.
You're different than Sir RJ.
Yeah.
You're different than Crush Groovy and everybody else. Like everybody has their own setup. And now for me, there's thousands of songs, so it's not like I can remember songs.
Right.
But I'm able to look at how you organize, and I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, you made it easy. You got R&B 2000s crate. Okay. But then like Sir RJ, he'll have it to where it'll say like Louisiana. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
the bounce music.
It'll have bounce music then. Yeah. Or it'll be like West Coast, and it'll be like just straight West Coast music, and he will have it split up a different way. So being able to look at everybody, how they organize stuff, I can kind of infer what's in that crate.
Right.
So then if I want to play, because like, just to let you know, like the way I have my crate set up, I have my crate set up by decades.
Yeah.
Well,
I've noticed that.
genre and decades. So I'll have R&B, because I like to stay in the decade for a little while. So I'll have R&B, and then I'll have a folder that says 1990 to 1994.
Right.
And that's all the music that came out that year, if I want to stay in that groove a little bit. So like, if I see your crate and you got R&B 2000, I'm like, okay, this is almost like my crate that I got back at home. So you should have some of the same music
That I
that
got.
have.
Right.
So let me go ahead and look and see what you got. Now, sometimes that doesn't work. And I see a whole lot of mess in that crate.
Yeah.
And then I'm looking and I'm like, okay, I got 1 minute to bring the next song in. So let me go ahead and browse and explore. And a lot of times that's fun, because I end up playing a song that the DJ didn't even know they had. And they be like,
That's happened.
You've done it to me
a lot of times. I'm like, yo, Blade,
Yeah.
I didn't know.
where'd you find
that?
this?
He was digging. He was digging in that mug.
I didn't even know I had this song.
Exactly.
Now I got to add it to this crate.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly.
I got to add it to that playlist, you know?
And I kind of treat it just like digging in a crate. I treat it in my mind as if I'm in a record store and I'm like digging through the vinyls, and I just happen to find something. And, you know, Serato will color code it a certain way. So I'll say, oh, you never played this song.
Never played it.
I remember this song.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and drop it in there and see
And
what
he
happens.
blended in so smooth. I'm sitting here at the bar like, hey,
Hey, where did he get that
wait,
from?
that's my laptop. That's in mine.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll leave the bar so quick. Blade,
Hold on.
Blade, where'd you find this song?
Where that at?
I ain't heard this song in years. Where'd you find this?
That's dope. That's dope, man. For real.
Once again, something that separates you from everyone else.
Right.
Yeah.
And that it definitely separates you, man. Because
100%.
like I said, you are I think I only know one or two. And you're the number one DJ that I said that man can play on anybody's set.
Yep.
Anybody, he don't care what it is, what equipment you got, what computer you got. As long as it's music in that thing, he gonna rock it. For real, man. Bro, salute to you on that, man.
Thank you.
For real, dog. You killing the game, man. But Blade, man, like you said you organized your crates by decade and
genre.
and genre.
Yeah.
But I gotta ask you, because I always ask, the DJs, do you ever take time to practice your sets before you actually perform, or do you just like, yo, I'm just gonna go out here and just rock this thing out, see how the vibe is, and just fill it out?
I usually play by vibe.
Right.
Back in the days of DJing and Yahoo Messenger, there was a lot of times to where I would play music, and if I'm not feeling it by the third song, I'll just stop.
Right.
I'm not feeling the vibe. No, this ain't. I don't feel like it now. I thought I did, but I don't feel like it. Now I just stop. But now, when it's a paid gig and you're in front of a crowd, God damn it, you better.
Yeah.
You better feel the vibe by the
Right.
third song.
Right.
So that kind of forced me to be able to kind of read the crowd, but then also let me find some more stuff that I like. Because if I'm not feeling it right now, I got to feel it. Because
Yeah.
when I start feeling it, then the crowd will feel it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's when I start getting hype
Yeah.
and energetic. And that's when I start talking on the microphone and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Because now I'm like, okay, now I'm in my bag. Now
So
I'm
how
good.
do you feel about when people are in the booth with you? Because I always say like, yeah, you don't want people in the booth because you don't want nobody to spill the drinks on you. But I always say sometimes if it's a good energy type of crowd, like they can bring something out of you that you just didn't know you had. So do you like people in the booth with you partying and enjoying, or you just like, nah, y'all gotta get out of here?
I don't know, because I remember I watched the podcast of you and you talked about pet peeves. And I don't know if you're going to bring up pet peeves.
Ah, definitely was. But let's do it right now. Segue right here,
we
baby.
go ahead and do the pet peeves
Pet
too.
peeve, DJ pet
I
peeves.
kind of don't mind having people in the booth with me, because sometimes you can feel the energy off of somebody And especially if it's somebody like you don't mind singing, or you be like, yo, that's my boy. That's, yo,
Yeah.
man, I'm glad you're
And
here.
they hyping
brother.
you up.
They hyping, yo, man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Or you know, that shorty come up on stage, you're like,
Who is that?
as long as you dancing, then I'm gonna keep on playing.
Right.
But pet peeve, and I know both of y'all get this.
Mm-hmm.
They be like, I'm sorry to do this, W. Be like, hey, yo, hey, W, yo, man, yo, W, come on, man. Yo, what's going on, bro?
Yeah.
You all right, man? It's
Yeah.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yo, flatline.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm like, yo, play that shit. And I'm like,
Man.
like, yo.
PTSD.
Yeah. Facts. DJ PTSD is a real thing.
Yo.
Yeah, and that happens too when somebody will accidentally spill their drink on us.
Oh, my bad. My
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
My bad.
And that's like, so they take that shirt and try to wipe it off like it's all good.
Too
Like,
late, baby.
Let me go get you some napkins.
Yeah.
I got you. I'll be right back.
Yep.
like, come on, it's stuff like that, and like,
Yeah.
I don't like that, but it's kind of hard to figure it out until it's too late
Yeah.
that somebody's going to do that. So I don't mind having people that I know are going to be cool
Yeah.
to be up on stage with me. But other than that, just let
me do my
just let
thing.
me kind of,
Yeah.
I'm the performer, you know.
How you feel about requests though when people, I know you say you're doing off the vibe, but you always got them party goers. It's like, hey, I don't want to do the Bad Bunny thing right now. You know what I'm
We done
saying?
talked about
We done
it
talked about it. We done did
three
it out.
times.
And I don't want to disrespect the Latino community. They're gonna be like, yo, keep talking about us.
Yeah.
But yo, they are, you get requests. Not even the Bad Bunny stuff. They might just play something. Want you to play something
The
way
new
off
music.
Yeah,
the
you know what I'm
new
saying. And you're in
trend
a
or
certain
whatever.
bag. You know what I mean. And they like, yo, they want you to switch it up. How do you feel about requests? Like, period.
I don't mind requests because, like, the main thing is you're trying to entertain the people.
Yeah.
Even though I am also, a lot of times DJs say you don't play for you play for the crowd.
Right.
But I'm also kind of playing for myself.
Yeah.
Right. But then, if someone has a request, I'm like, okay, well, if it's a song that I know, a lot of times I always request the wrong song at the time.
Right.
You're playing trap music, you playing some Turk music, they want to hear some slow jams. Like, no, I can't do that right now.
Right.
Give us a little bit.
Give
of
me a
time.
little time. Give me a
vice
little time.
versa. But I don't mind it because sometimes some people will recommend a song. But you're like, yo, I ain't never heard of this song. Let me go ahead and then
Try it out.
You happen to download it, listen to it. You're like, yo,
Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna go ahead and drop this right now.
I've had a couple times where I've had a request and like ends
That
up being a
works.
banger that like I haven't heard of yet just because I don't listen to new music. Then I drop that during the club. Go
Crazy. You
But
like-
even then, some songs you just forget about it because let's be
Yeah,
honest.
that's another
Let's be
thing.
honest, man. When we up there DJing, we on Tetris 1000.
Right.
Like it's literally our brains are working and multitasking like crazy.
Y'all want to have some fun?
Real.
Y'all want to have some fun? If y'all at a club or at a party, go to the front and look at the DJ.
Yeah.
And when he plays a song, watch the DJ struggle.
Yeah.
You can see the struggle on his face.
telling
He's
you,
trying to
bro.
figure out what the next song he's going to play.
I call it Tetris, man, because literally, you know how we used to play Tetris when we were young. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
Tetris was a game.
It's so quick.
with blocks.
They call me the Tetris master the way I pack up my car.
Oh my God.
Like what? I am the Tetris. I've beaten all 1,000
Blade.
levels.
Oh,
Blade, that's cold. That's cold.
That's crazy. Y'all gonna stop roasting me on this podcast. This is
But I
2 weeks in a row
but
I've
I
been
com-
co-host.
I compare DJing to Tetris, literally, because you know how the blocks fall, and then as they get taller, them come down faster and faster.
Yeah.
That's how DJing is. Our brains are literally on
It
Tetris
really
mode.
is. And then that's when like we could be music masters. But at that moment in time, you forget everything.
You do, man.
You-
You
How
gotta
many
be-
times have we all like done an event, whether it be separate or together, and we forget like, oh man, we forgot to
Miss that
play
one
this
every
song.
time, every event.
Oh, we should
Every time.
We talked about this song before
Yeah,
the
and I
party.
forgot to play
We
it.
forgot to play
Yeah,
it.
every time.
Happens
Literally
all the time.
every
We-
event. bro.
I know we did a whole lot of events together.
Yeah.
And we're just like,
I wish I would have dropped that. I wish I would
man.
have dropped it. So that's why I'm saying when requests, sometimes I don't mind them because like, oh, you reminded me
You reminded me.
of that hit. I got to drop
Because
that.
I
on
mean,
this
sometimes I even have transitions in my head with that specific song
Yeah.
that help me remember, like, oh, I haven't done this set of transitions yet that have these type of songs in it. So now I'm like, hey, thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
I might gotta give you a
appreciate
Ben. Might
you.
gotta give you a Washington. We ain't gonna say Ben no more.
Yeah, I was about to say, give him a Washington.
Give him a Wa-
Hell, Maderio, get him a free shot.
Go ahead.
On me.
Yeah.
On me.
On me.
I got it.
Yellow Beezy on me, baby.
But then on the opposite end, they'll request the stupidest
Yeah.
Yeah.
song And you're like, yo, what is
Where'd you
this
get that
crap?
from?
Where did you get this from? Oh, it's an artist on SoundCloud.
Bro.
Can barely
Don't get me
download off of
started,
SoundCloud.
bro.
Right? And they be, yo, they gonna turn up when they hear this.
Bro, oh
Yo,
my
this
God.
is fire. And you're like,
But see, that transitions to today's music. So we always just talk about just like 2015 time, right? When SoundCloud was really big, and you just mentioned SoundCloud artists that we had no idea who they were. Like, what are you talking about? But we could get away with it back then. Because back then, right, music everybody was in their, not really in their social bubble that we are in now. Like, major artists went to specific platforms for their music to be played, whether it was 106 or the radio or MTV Jams. Everybody knew if that was being played on 106 in Park or MTV Jams, that was the hit. But now everybody has a TV in their pocket. Yeah. And everybody is in their own world now, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, now as DJs, just to fast forward, we're in SoundCloud times 1,000, times 1,000,000, because somebody might come up to me and play whoever. I don't even know who the name, Zillionaire 2000 or something. I don't know. Who is that?
That's kind of a hard name. That might be.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, I've never heard of this artist, but a certain group of people know who he is.
Yeah.
And they're looking at you like, I'm telling you, it's going to go crazy. Yeah. You're like, I don't know. But then that may happen. That it might go crazy because that crowd is in that building.
When that Win Whammy came out, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't know nothing about no Win Whammy, but I played it for that first time. And like the club turns up. I said, oh.
Because that certain group is in that niche, you know what I'm saying?
And that certain group is in the club, and you don't realize they're in the club.
Yeah.
So,
because now, like I said, everybody has that TV, their cell phone in their pocket, so they're in their own world. Especially now that the algorithm has completely changed over, that they're not playing for the masses anymore, bro. Like literally, if it's hot in your lane, if it's connected what you like, it's gonna give you what you want.
Yeah.
Right.
Not what everybody else wants now. So as DJs, I think that's a big challenge to us now, because it's like, yo, I thought this was it. But nobody even knew that Lizzo dropped a mixtape this summer. Yep. Lizzo dropped a mixtape this. Did you know?
I did not.
Did you know?
But you know what's so crazy?
Lizzo dropped some weight.
Yeah, she definitely did.
Yeah,
my algorithm has been showing me a little bit more of Lizzo.
Right.
You know, even in my feed. So like I had to figure like something, because I know she's like popped up on some like nightcast TV shows or whatever. Right. And I'm like, all right, why am I seeing a whole bunch of Lizzo all of a sudden? She must have just dropped something, you know. So,
but if you're not Beyonce, your stuff you're gonna have to work 10 times harder to get your stuff out to the masses. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, people knew Lizzo dropped the tape because they were Lizzo fans. Like, I love Lizzo. Her stuff is showing up in my algorithm feed. But now, bro, like, record industry it's in a shamble right now, bro. Like, there's no. We witnessed that there hasn't been a song of the summer this year.
Nope.
Just because there hasn't. There really hasn't been a smash that everybody's like, agreed.
The JetBlue.
Are you talking about Mariah?
No.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about Mariah the Scientist. But you talking about the jet dude on my he shared that you're talking about. Yeah, that's the song of the summer. But he's right. You know what?
That's
he is completely right.
Summer, and
that JetBlue tag. Yeah,
that's all I've heard. Yeah, all summer long. And I think actually, matter of fact, Hypes. I think he did like a whole little mashup.
Again, bring his picture up again. Hypes.
Yeah, he's always in tune.
Yeah.
So it's just like
JetBlue holiday. Yeah, definitely, yo.
But yeah, no, I mean, but you're right though. We haven't had a song of the summer.
We really haven't had a consistent that says, "Hey, this is it. This is the banger of 2025 summer." Haven't had it this year, bro.
We're gonna have a cover season one this year. It's gonna be a winter song that's gonna be a banger.
I hope so, man. But it's just, I don't know anymore.
Well, I'm kind of liking the trend now with hip hop. Like, now people seem to be going back to the roots of hip hop. Yeah. And these last few rap albums, like, shout out to the clips.
Talk to me. Yeah. Talk to me nice, Blade, because I mentioned this last week, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Jada.
Yes.
Freaking killing it. Beanie's back with AI.
That's amazing. What? Like, I usually hate AI
stuff. I got
stuff,
chills when I heard that joint, bro. Sounds just like him.
But to bring his voice back,
crazy,
with the same cadence, and he's doing things, that's...
Yeah, salute the AI on that one, baby. I'll tell you straight up.
Technology.
Yeah, man.
Technology.
That's a plus right there.
So I'm enjoying the fact that hip hop is coming back around.
coming back.
And I
bars.
love it. I love it. Yeah, it's all about your bars.
But what I love about it too with hip hop now, because like I said, I call it the golden era. That everybody got. I don't have to listen to Young Boy. I got my own thing going on over here. Now we have choices.
Yeah.
Like, you know, back everybody with rock and roll had their choice. You know what I'm saying? Because rock and roll, you go to your 70 and keep performing and things. Even with R&B, you can be old and gray and still go out there and do it. Hip hop, you couldn't do that
at all.
But now.
we got that legacy act.
Now we got
back.
legacy that's coming back, man, for real. So everybody got a choice now. I ain't got to listen to Young Boy. I ain't got to listen to Lil Baby and all them no more. I can go ahead and listen to the people that I grew up with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ghostface. I can listen to Ghostface. I can listen to Meth. I can listen to all these people. And Jay, you need to drop an album, and I hope you are.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I bet he is. But yeah, like Jay-Z, come on, baby. Andre, come on, give me something.
One more.
For real. Like, you know
One
what I'm
more.
saying? It's popular. It's hip now to be a old school DJ. I don't even like to say, old school DJ. I don't even like to say old school artist no more, man, because that mentality
still
is
relevant.
dead, bro.
Yeah, they
it's
still
dead,
relevant.
man. Like, yo, for real, come out here and do your
because,
thing.
and I don't like to say this way, but for the several years, we've really been getting crap music.
Yeah,
we have.
We really have.
It's been slop.
Yeah.
But the
Let's keep it
slop
real.
has
It's
been
been shitty.
making
It's shitty.
but it's been making money.
Yeah.
So you can't tell somebody you making crap, here's $1 million.
Right.
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
So now with the fans who getting stuff off of TikTok, SoundCloud, they getting their music, you got their own little circles, like you just mentioned earlier. Y'all are eating this crap up. And you're like, okay, this is crap. Don't really like it, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
So now it's so awesome now that legacy acts and also new hip hop artists are coming out and they're giving you the raw hip hop, the raw rap, and you're like, yo, I've been eating crap all this time, but now
I know what bars are now.
this is what we
Bring the
could have been
bars
eating.
back.
Yes.
Yes, sir, man. For real, man.
Yes.
Yeah. But Blade Relic, man, like I've known you longer than I've known DJ W, bro. I don't even know the year. If you can refresh my memory when we first met, because like I said, I started professionally DJing in 2009. I think probably like 2000. I'm guessing like 2011, 2012-ish, maybe. When did you?
I just
That
graduated
sounds
high
about
school.
right.
I think it's
I
like
just
that
got my
time.
start.
My daughter was just born. So I'm thinking my daughter was born in 2012, right? And that's when the Annie Room, that's when I know the Annie Room started popping. Like that's when the birth of the Annie Room. So I'm always like going through like,
But
timestamps.
But we gotta go before the room.
So Boogie. So let's go 2010-ish.
Yes.
That's when we
Yes.
kind of didn't know each other, but that's when we got in the same rooms because you came to Charlottesville for the photography thing you was doing. But can we tell the people that Blade Relic did not like Flatline
I hated your fucking guts.
at all?
I can't wait to hear this story. I don't know if I've heard this story, but I can't wait to hear it.
He hated me so. It's like I hate that guy. Can you tell the story on how we met and why? And you can tell him why you hated me.
I didn't really.
We love each other now, but
Yeah. We got history. Everything's good.
Yes, sir.
But like, I didn't really hate him, but I didn't know him.
right.
So me coming from the big city of Richmond, Virginia,
Yes, sir. To the country.
out here to the country.
The country is in Charlottesville. The country is in Ruckersville.
Ruckersville,
was in
Virginia.
Ruckersville.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Green County
I
stand
had to
up,
clarify
baby.
it because
Hometown,
Charlottesville
baby.
suburbs.
Shout out
Yeah.
Green.
You
A.
know.
Yeah, definitely.
Shout out Green County.
Yes,
Yes,
sir. Because that's where I got my start. So I got to shout out home team.
but around this time, I was in Richmond. I was working the clubs 5 nights of the week.
Yeah.
I was in different clubs.
Celebrity.
Yeah.
Like it got to the point to where I even, because mixing with photography and everything, I even had an event with another photographer called Model Mondays.
Damn.
And Model Mondays, we would invite models and photographers and sometimes even makeup artists to come through and just hang out. And the makeup artists would just happen to have their makeup with them.
Genius.
The photographers would just happen to have their cameras with them. And we was in this venue to where there was a downstairs and an upstairs, and the downstairs had like a big dance floor and all that stuff, that we can take different parts of the room and set up like a little, okay, let me go ahead and set my lights up right here. You want to come over here? Oh, you want to get your makeup done? Go over down there. She'll do your makeup for you for free. Come on up here and we go ahead and do a photo shoot.
Wow.
And while we did this stuff, that's how we meet and this how we exchange numbers and information to
Networking.
to hopefully book
Wow.
other. Yeah. Model Mondays. We did it every other Monday.
Networking is like key. And that's fire.
Yep. But then other than that, the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Well, actually, like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then every other week was Monday. Like that was my life. Mm-hmm. So I'm in different clubs every night, listening to different DJs from Richmond. Mm-hmm. Like I'm listening to Sir RJ one night. I'm listening to DJ Shorty, may you rest in peace, another night. Mm-hmm. Like I'm listening to all these different DJs. I'm like, yo, we killing it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They ain't nobody better than us, right? So then, boom, boom, boom. Met a couple people. They invited me to come to Recordsville. I was like, okay, yeah, sure. But then one day they had a party. I decided to come out, and I come out. And actually, at the beginning, I think it was Be Easy. Shout out to Be Easy.
Yeah,
I think
another DJ we shout out every episode.
Like, literally,
shout out to you, B.
Yeah, I think Be Easy was the first DJ I met out here, and he was all right. You know, he did his thing. But then, like a party or two later, it was this man right here. And when I tell you, this man, number one, he had like a TV screen, and he had fog machines, and he had
we talking about what?
extra.
We talking about what? 2010?
Literally,
yo,
man. This man hasn't changed. It's 2025.
Extra. Read all about it, baby. I'm
Still
extra,
the same.
Extra like a mother does.
At 50, he's still the same.
Yeah. Hold on.
That was crazy. That was. Oh, I'm gonna take a little sip. Hold on.
You got it. I got you on that one.
Come on, Skip. How you gonna do that now? Come on, Skip. How you gonna go talk about this DJ now?
All right. Y'all keep on roasting me. I'm start roasting y'all on this podcast. All right.
Right. So like I'm out here. I'm out here an hour and some change away from Richmond. I'm like, y'all got me out in this country.
In the country, baby. Recordsville, baby.
Yo,
for real.
I'm not even in the club. I'm in a fire station.
The infamous Ruckersville Firehouse, baby.
Firehouse.
Lord have mercy.
Out here in the firehouse, they don't got no liquor license. They're selling liquor out the bathroom.
Look.
I'm like,
illegal is a mug.
as hell. I'm like, yo, what is this country ass shit? But I do give y'all credit though. When the females came in dressed up. Dresses,
fly
outfits. They were looking nice. And they said, oh, there was like this little model squad that came in. I was like, okay.
Oh, that was Tamika. Shout out to you, Tamika. Yeah. Beautiful Mind Models.
There we go. Yeah.
Beautiful Mind
So it's like a nice
Models.
little model troop came in. I'm like, okay, y'all, that's how y'all doing it out here?
Yeah.
I think I can, I think I can like this.
That's when you fell in love with Central Virginia.
Yes, sir. Big shouts out, Meek.
Right? Fell in love with the money.
That too. Money is always green, so as long as it's always green, we good.
Promoters was Boogie from the Ville.
Yes.
Big shout out Boogie from the Ville.
Boogie from the Ville. We had Dave Wayne and them, and Q,
Quincy, Q. And Q was the one who got me out here.
That's a crazy trio because, like, I mean, I started off I shouldn't say well past, but like a few years past that. But like hearing the names Boogie from the Ville when I first started, like he was big when I first started. David Wayne was big. Q is big. Yes. You know, they like David Wayne and Q are like still doing stuff in Charlottesville now. So it's just like
no, correct you. Not in Charlottesville, baby. We was in Greene County.
Sorry, my apologies.
Ruckersville Firehouse, killing the game. They came
up there
to the country. To party, baby. The city came to the country back then, baby.
Shout out to, was it SB Entertainment?
SB Entertainment. And Boogie from the Ville. Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Shout out to y'all,
so big shouts out to Boogie. I know me and him have a separate relationship through basketball. Big shout out to Boogie from the Ville.
Y'all were the ones who brought me out here.
Yeah, and y'all were the ones that got me started in this game, bro. For real. That got me, I don't want to say started, but got my name elevated to another level, baby. For real.
So speaking of his name, so we're sitting there and they say, no, okay, Flatline come to the stage. And of course, you got the rigging and the lights and the fog machines and the big screen TV behind him, all this stuff. Now, mind you, he's in the front of the building. I'm near the back with the photo booth and everything. And I'm taking pictures and I'm listening to music. And I'm like, okay, the music is okay. Transitions is it's okay. And I'm sitting here and I'm literally
grilling them.
I'm sitting here like, yo, man, I know 5 DJs in Richmond who can murder him. And it was crazy. He's friends with damn near all of them now.
Yeah.
But back then, I'm like, yo, these dudes can murder this
who the hell is Flatline? Oh, his name is Flatline. I know somebody can murder that mother.
I'm talking mad-ish back there, right? Then all of a sudden, he'll play his drop. And it goes, flatline.
The infamous drop. You gotta play that in the joint.
You know I am.
I hated that drop. And he will play it.
Yes, sir. I'm going to drop it.
Flatline. And I'm like, yo, I can't stand this dude.
Oh my God.
Yo, I can't wait. Yo, I'm gonna call Sir RJ right now, and RJ's gonna come out here and murder this nigga. I swear, I can't stand like this dude. He ain't nothing. I know, dog.
I know it.
Yo, the infamous boo flatline.
Nah, you ain't do it right. It's
Sorry.
I had that since 2004 before I even knew. Since I even knew I wanted to be a real DJ, I had that drop.
Yo,
2004. I made that in 2004.
And just as a side note, just me jumping in, that joint is the most fire drop I think I've ever heard in my life. And like I don't care what
shit pissed me off.
I don't care what Blade says.
I hope you
When I heard that,
I hope you deleted the files.
Flatline, because it's like literally, I mean, interpret it like
what is it?
it's literally the heartbeat, the heartbeat, EKG. When you flatline, go beep.
Yep.
And it's flat, like, yo, that is so like next level of creation.
I hope you lost those files.
It's gone.
Thank God.
It's now
I hate it.
It's now Reggie Watts.
Yeah.
Isn't your voice for Flatline on?
That's my actual voice.
That's your actual voice,
from 2004. Yeah.
Oh, it's from 2004.
Literally, I don't want to take away from his story.
No, we're gonna get back to it.
No,
Quick
I do talk about
segue.
this.
Quick
Yeah.
segue.
Go ahead.
Because who else talked about being a rapper and getting into DJing? Was that? I don't know who. Oh no, that was Immaculate was talking about how he got into DJing. Well, I used to spit. I used to rap a little bit. So we had a crew and we dropped the mixtape. And I was like, yo, I want to. You know what? We ain't got a DJ. I'll be the DJ. I'll do the background drops and everything for the joint. So that was back, like I said, in 2004. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna be the quote unquote ghost DJ on this joint. This is my alias. This is like my little thing I do on the side. So that's when Flatline came to life, was then, and that's when I came out with that drop. So yeah.
And I hated him ever since.
So I'm intrigued to hear the rest of the story.
Yeah, speak that story though.
So I hate his fucking guts. I'm like, yo, dog, this dude is the worst.
I can't wait to hear how long he hated him for.
He's one of the worst DJs. Now, I'm gonna say the worst DJ I ever heard, but I'm like, dog, I've heard better DJs.
Hey, how many times did he play the drop?
Dog, it was like every third song.
Yeah, I was dropping that thing.
And my ears were sensitive, so all I heard was
EKG in it.
That's all I heard. I'm like, yo, if he don't leave
shut the hell up.
If he don't,
the EMT's on the way, yo.
I will rip that button off his turntable right now, so he will never play that drop ever again. Stop it.
Please call 911.
Hey, on NS7, it was the second and third.
Yeah, he knew exactly what it was. Yes, sir. Mapped out right there. Boom.
It's go boom.
It was the second one.
Flatline.
Hey, the EKG was the second. Beep, and then flatline.
It just go boom, beep, flatline.
Yo, you got it down. Yo, you got it down.
First, second, third.
Hell yeah, first, second, third.
Hey, yo, the XCV.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I know ZXC. It's ZXC.
Oh, man. So then, and let me tell you, this went on for because they was start doing parties every month.
Man, it was every month. At least once a month they had
once a month. And then it went to every other week.
Yeah.
Wow.
At least two.
Okay.
Two
I was popping.
At least 2 a
It
month.
was
Yeah,
jumping. I'm talking about that firehouse would be packed.
The firehouse was on fire, pretty much.
Now, was it people from Charlottesville coming up? Was it Culpeper coming out? Was it Orange, Madison?
See, that's one thing about Green that you gotta freaking love, right? That's like the center.
It's very central.
Central. So you had Madison, Culpeper, Gordonsville, Louisa,
and that's
everything.
We try to resurface
because we're talking about at least 45 minutes to an hour away from everybody at least. You know what I'm saying? 30 minutes to an hour.
And, and to be honest, straight drive.
Straight
drive. Down 29, up 29.
The cops was crazy back then.
Yeah. Down 33.
Yeah, 29, 33, 15. What you want to do?
50, it was all straight drive.
Central, bro. And then the firehouse is right off 33. Boom, right there, bro.
Right there.
I'm telling you, it was just hot spot. Hot spot. The firehouse was on freaking fire.
It literally was on fire.
Literally, bro.
Because the thing was, what really intrigued me was that, even though I'm in Richmond, I've never really seen something like this in a long time. Yeah. And then I'll learn how much people were paying $20 to come in. I'm like, $20 to come in?
$20.
And I'm counting heads. I'm like, yo.
We talking about 2010, 2011?
2010, 2011, bro.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Literally. like it was crazy. So I'm like, okay.
You saying $20, but we really didn't even know the number. It might have been more than that.
True.
Once, you know how we do. From what it was due. Once that building
when that building hit there, you really want to come in?
Get in here?
Do you really want to come in?
So I have no clue what the numbers were.
and I believe that because I'm telling you, when I say wall to wall, like
out, bro.
What was the fire? I mean, I've never been in there. Was it like big? Was it like medium size?
Triangle. I mean, excuse me, I say triangle. What the hell? Rectangle-ish, like straight. You know what I'm saying? Like boom.
Okay.
You know, nothing huge.
Yeah, but like something like
just a rectangle. Just
two
basically
bathrooms
a box.
in the back.
Yeah, just
there's
a
a
box.
kitchen on the side.
Okay.
Just a rectangle.
How was the food? They had the food served?
Serve no food there.
They ain't serve no food?
Serve liquor.
All right, my bad.
There was liquor in the bathroom. From a cooler.
He ain't lying.
He said, "What you want?"
That was real.
Bootleg.
Yes.
Oh.
You thought we was joking?
I thought y'all was joking.
No.
He was in the
Dead ass serious.
bathroom with the coolers. Like, what y'all want? Okay. And then he will make the
straight up.
drink.
Man, that's old school right
bro.
there.
It's straight up, bro. Hole in the wall.
Yes.
Literally.
I'm going to stay quiet till they get to my era. I'm going to stay quiet till they get to
Hole
my
in
era.
the
Go
wall.
ahead.
So this what happened. This been going on for a little while. And I'm starting to like it. I'm liking the money because this was Saturday nights. Now, and a lot of times I didn't stay because I was like, yo, I got this club on Sunday where I really made my money. So I got to make sure I get back to Richmond, make sure all my issues.
Trey Songz. I got to leave.
Yeah, I got to make sure everything was set because that was my money maker. But Saturday nights was kind of cool. Saturday nights kind of supplement everything. And then it got to the point to where like when it was every other Saturday, I'm like, okay, this is getting kind of
balance this thing out a little
this is kind of because now I gotta take my time. And of course, I had my photo booth, so it takes me about 10 minutes to set everything down, bag it up, put it in the car. I'll walk back in, make sure I didn't leave everything. I'm looking at him. He taking the TV off the wall by himself.
Ain't nothing changed.
He got rigging. I mean, it was straight rigging.
Yeah, man.
And he was doing that. He was taking banners.
How fella line say it? It's still in the back. It's back there. It's right there. It's still probably in the
It
back.
literally is. I ain't gonna lie to
Like,
you.
it's still back there.
Still back there.
He brings it out every once in a while still.
So two things happened. So number one, like during this time, as I'm listening to him, I'm hearing him get better. So before I was like, man, I know DJs. Man, I know some DJs who could tear him up. Man, he ain't nothing. To, okay, I kind of like that. Okay, he got a little something.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, how you gonna mess,
go again.
how you gonna mess the whole vibe up?
Throw your whole night off.
Yeah,
Huh?
but I'm sitting like, okay, he got a little something. Okay, he got, he's kind of.
I'm learning with this. This is early on. This is because I ain't start DJing until 2009. So
Hey, we haven't gotten too many stories about like how he started.
Yeah,
so, like,
exactly. That's why this interview is gonna be about him now.
yeah.
Right. But then, like, once again, like at the end of every night, 10, 15 minutes, I'm done. I'm getting ready to leave. He's still packing up. So one night, me being the nice gentleman, I help him out.
As we all have to this day. To today, we still do the
every
same
time,
thing.
man. First one to come, last one leave.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
I decide to help him out. Me shoot the shit a little bit, chit chat, everything is cool. Then all of a sudden, like we just knew each other to the point to where once again I'm taking pictures, and when I'm slow at the photo booth, I could hop on stage with him and take pictures of the crowd and see how he's mixing his songs. Right? I'm just kind of watching stuff, and he was cool with it. And then it got to the point to where I was like, "Yo, I mean, I do got to head back to Richmond, but I can give you some time. I won't, you need help or anything." Yep. He was like, "Yeah, just, you go ahead, help me out. I pack everything up, but you just break everything down." Yeah. And till this day, I still, every once in a while, like you said, we still help him ever since. Till this day, I still, if I see him with all this shit all lined up, I will sit here and I say, I'll take the speakers off the poles and I'll go ahead and collapse the poles. He could put the cables in the bags and everything the way he wants to. But, I'll make his job a little bit easier. Yeah. And really, like, that's how we became friends. It really became more than just DJing, more than just music. We just had that vibe. And I'm like, okay, he's a cool dude. I think I'm a cool dude.
Yeah, man.
Let's go ahead and do this.
Yeah, salute to you, bro.
Yeah.
For real, man.
So just, I just want to know, when y'all first was talking, did y'all exchange social media or did you guys?
Social media was not.
Or
I
did
mean,
you
it
guys
was a thing,
exchange
but
numbers? Because Instagram was out back then.
it was, but it wasn't
Facebook.
But you got things.
MySpace, if you were still using it.
Damn.
So I mean, I just want to know, what y'all exchanged?
So I was still using MySpace because MySpace is still a thing.
Still, it really was.
But I think Instagram was a thing, but Instagram is only for the iPhone.
Pictures. But you gotta understand, Instagram started off with just like photos.
Yeah, it was photos and stuff. But it was only for the
with no
iPhone.
videos. Yeah.
So everybody's taking pictures of their food that they was getting ready to eat. I was Android, so we didn't have.
Yeah.
He didn't even have it yet. So we really didn't exchange information.
Yeah.
It just became.
We just knew we were gonna see each other.
Yeah. In 2 weeks. We're gonna see each other again.
Because they're gonna bring Blade back.
Yeah.
They're gonna bring back that photo booth was popping.
Yeah. And then that's how it happened.
I just wanted to know how they exchanged their information back in 2004.
You crazy for that. It was definitely not 2004.
I just wanted to know, like with the Nokias.
This is when you was like 15.
traction.
This was like when you was 15, 16 years old. But yeah. 2010, 2011, 12. But yo, we just knew we were gonna see each other.
Yeah.
Every month.
It just happened.
Like
that way.
literally.
Yeah.
I was
Now-
gonna see Blade Relic.
And just like as another like retrospect question, did you guys like know each other prior? I think you probably already answered this, but like know each other prior. Like, had you heard of Blade Relic from Richmond, or have you heard
Hell
of
no.
Flatline from
This all through Boogie and
Charlottesville?
them. This all through Boogie. That's
So
how
it's
we
just
met.
like that connection. That first
Yeah.
real connection was
that-
just through them.
That night when I hated his guts. Yeah.
Yeah, just dude, like you said, Boogie. Just
Yeah.
I was their DJ. He was their photo guy.
Yep.
And like,
Where did Boogie and them find you from?
So I was
Yeah,
in
Q.
so I was in Richmond, from Quincy.
Q or whoever.
Yeah, and Q came through and he just happened to come through one of the clubs I was at. It was actually called the Element Lounge at the time. And I had a photo booth there and it was an okay night. I really wasn't making that much money, but I bought a brand new backdrop and people had dirty, nasty feet and they stepping on the backdrops. The bottom of the backdrop, I still got the backdrop to this day. The bottom of the backdrop is real nasty. And so I was like, well, at least I made enough money to pay for the backdrop. They just happened to pop through. And they was like, yo, we see, okay, I like what you got going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, we doing this thing out in Charlottesville and Ruckersville and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, if you give us your information, we go ahead. And the way that I am, I've heard that so much. Like, there's been times where I've taken pictures in clubs and somebody says, yo, I'm an up and coming rapper. Yo, I can put you on if you do this for me.
Yep.
Yo, I can do this for you if you do it for me for free and blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
So I got to the point where I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. But for them, I was kind of like, yeah, okay, whatever. Here's, hit me up. Here's my card. Not thinking I was going to hear from them.
Yeah.
And like a month later, they hit me up and say, yo, we have a party. Do you want to come through? And it just so happened it was a night where I wasn't working on a Saturday night. And I didn't know where the hell Ruckersville was. I did not know.
I-64,
Right.
136 was 136 like Zion's Crossroad exit. Was that a thing back then?
I don't even think Zions was in existence back then.
For
bro.
real?
I don't. I really don't. I really don't.
I mean, like
it
that
might have
before
been,
I was
but
really driving.
Yeah,
so like,
yeah. I really don't know. For real, for real.
Yeah.
So like there was no like 33 connection.
I'm sure you probably came through Charlottesville and
I
dropped down
came,
29.
no, I came through some weird way.
Oh, you came through
It was
15
like some
then?
back. I think
You
it
came
was
through
some
33?
back
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
off
yeah.
the Louisa exit,
yeah, yeah.
Country Road.
Yeah, it was something wild.
So Zions might have been a thing back. It might not have been, the crossroads like it is now, which
Yeah.
it definitely wasn't.
It
But
wasn't,
it probably was in existence because
Yeah.
I'm sure coming from
Think about how
64
much
Richmond,
time
yeah.
has changed
Bro,
in like
yeah.
15 years.
Yeah,
And,
you
like,
came
don't
through.
even
He
think
came through
about-
33, 15.
yeah, it
15,
was
30,
some weird.
Yeah, going through
back
Gordonsville.
way. I think
Yeah,
so. It
coming
was some
through,
weird
yeah,
way
yeah.
to come through.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm definitely
But
sure.
like I said, thanks to them, they brought me out here.
Yeah. And look at how God worked. We all here.
And then okay, so let me show you how God works.
Yeah.
Though. So I'm doing parties with y'all.
Yeah.
Everything was cool. Right? I did a New Year's party a year before in Richmond. It was great. And I remember the owner tried to hit me up and say, yo, man, you know what I'm saying? You're making all this money. I know you're paying the promoter this much. But you also got to pay me this much. So I said, man, I'm not going to pay
So
you.
he tried, because I'm not meaning to cut you off, but so you have to, that's how it works. Like you have to pay.
It depends.
Oh, okay.
It really depends, but like
So
for instance,
they in your pockets like that?
yo, so like for the promoter that I was doing Sunday nights at the Canal Club,
Yeah.
you know, he looked out for me because we also did Saturday nights at Have a Nice Day Cafe.
Right.
Oh,
Ooh, you took me back on that.
have
one
a
too.
nice day.
Damn,
That's
yeah.
when I first graduated. And closed out shortly after.
Yeah.
Good times. And he looked out for me, and he never asked me for a dime then. So then when we started doing the Sunday nights and it got popping,
Right.
then he was like, yo, man, you know, I was like, you gotta say a word because you know you look out for me, I'm gonna go ahead.
Right.
And he wasn't really like counting.
So they take it
money.
like a percentage.
Yeah, it was like a percentage. I just make sure I break them. Boom, there you go. No questions asked. And like
I never knew that.
I never knew that either. That's interesting.
Everything's good. So it depends. Like some promoters will pay me to come out. Other promoters, it'll be just to give you an idea of percentages. Usually like 10% of what I make. Sometimes if it's a popping party, it's 15% of what I make. If a celebrity comes through, sometimes it's 20 to 30% of what I make. But it sucks because like a lot of those times, I really didn't make that much money off
Right,
that.
And
right,
I was about to ask that question because, like, I mean, I know now, you know, nowadays it's like people could take pictures with their iPhones and like get the same quality or whatever. So like,
Not the same.
I shouldn't
quality.
say same
They ain't
quality.
got that Blade touch.
No, but like, you know what I mean? Like they could take their own photos.
Yeah.
You know, back then it was a little, you know,
It definitely
the
was.
qualities was terrible.
Yeah.
So like with you as being a photographer in comparison, like, you know, did people like, I mean, I know back then, I mean, I got plenty of photos that I paid for from you.
Hell yeah.
And just like thinking about a few years prior to that, were people really buying a lot of photos? Was the business really popping?
The business was good enough to where I was able to buy my house.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
That says a lot.
That does. That does.
Like the business was good. The business was good enough to where other people wanted to start doing it because they knew how well I was doing.
Because one thing about Blade has always been an entrepreneur since
Yeah.
I've known you,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
I've never known him to have any other type
no
of
9 to
like
5.
career.
Like you've always been on a hustle. Like that's one thing about Blade. He always been an entrepreneur.
Find that next wave.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Just trying to do it and trying to find my way around it using technology and
Right.
seeing how people are doing it. How can I do it differently?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
To the point to where someone is willing to spend their money on me.
Mm-hmm.
So it was definitely profitable enough to do that type of work. And it's been amazing to do that stuff.
Yeah.
And to know that that's even possible.
And I know through your lens, you see a lot.
Bro. The story is crazy.
Like when they say a
story.
picture is worth
He
1,000
put his head in the mic.
words.
God damn, that boy put his head
I
in the
know
mic.
Blade's like
Yeah.
photo gallery has pictures that says 1,000,000 words.
And just to watch everybody grow, like I can't even
And
imagine.
you know what?
another
And that's the
thing.
other thing because
I can't
like
even imagine.
I still to this day see a lot of people share Facebook memories from photos that I know you took.
Yeah.
Or they had that Blade Relic logo at the bottom of it. And it's just like,
Legend in here, man. You a legend out
yeah,
here, bro. Like
and I'm talking about
I don't
like,
think he understands
from like
that.
even Sweet Licks parties. I know I'm jumping a few years ahead, but like even like Sweet Lick parties, you know, all the Annie Room parties, our parties,
Yeah.
like just seeing those memories and like, yo, this is what we was doing back then.
Right.
And like just seeing the picture, we always like, I mean, I don't know, but I shouldn't say speak for everybody, but like I know when I see a picture that I'm in that you took, I know exactly what party it was. I know how I was feeling in that moment.
Yep.
I remember like, you know, who was there, who
Yeah.
promoted it. And it's just like those pictures are like such true memories to like how much we all, like all of us have progressed in the last, 10 years, 15
Literally
years.
15
Well,
years.
15 years for you guys, but like 10 years since we've known each other. How much we progressed in our crafts and what we do and like, you know, what we've really meant to this party scene in Central Virginia.
yeah,
Yeah.
for real, Blade, man. Like I really salute you, bro, because you are a legend photographer out here,
Yeah.
as well as a DJ. But like as a photographer, bro, like it was no party unless Blade Relic
was
in
was
there
there.
snapping them photos, bro.
If
Like,
he wasn't there,
if
what?
you ain't get a Blade Relic photo,
Blade not here,
Who are
we
you?
ain't get no photos tonight.
It
real.
became a point to where I said, you're not even an official DJ unless you got a picture
Exactly.
taken by me.
Yeah.
Exactly,
And that's
bro.
facts.
Straight up.
And that is facts.
Straight up,
Yeah.
bro. If I ain't have and look, I'm telling you, I got many photos that Blade took of me, bro, that I use to this day. Hey, matter of fact, go to my Facebook, look at my profile picture. I'll guarantee you go back, you're gonna have a Blade Relic picture.
Oh,
in
yeah,
there.
for sure.
Guarantee it.
Yeah.
Guarantee it, bro. For real, man.
And you capture moments really well. That's one thing I really want to say. Like, I mean, you've caught us like laughing. You caught us like in our
elements.
good moods. You've caught us like there's a picture of like for my birthday bash of like me, Flatline, Sir RJ on stage, and I got an Ace of Spades bottle, and I'm tilted. Like I think you're tilting.
I don't even know, but I'll tell you back then. Your boy was sauced,
but
sauced.
But you really do a great job of like capturing that moment that really means like a lot to wherever we're at, that environment. So that's why it's always so memorable. Yeah, so like your craft like skills are crazy through the roof.
Because like I said with DJing, anybody can DJ, but what do you do
different
to make it so it's you, so people can realize it's you. Same thing with photos. Anybody can take nowadays. Like anybody can take a picture, but what I want to do is to take a picture that once again tells a story. And I will sit there and I will wait for the moment. When I first started, of course, I was taking pictures all over the place.
Yeah.
But when I learned that if I sit there and wait for the moment and take that picture, if someone had a video camera, they couldn't capture that moment, even if they had like an hour's worth of video footage. I was able to condense that all the way down to one picture to where when you see that picture, you're like,
yeah, I remember.
Yeah, man.
So now we got to get into this section called Would You Rather, right?
Oh, boy. Now, okay, so I watched this.
Yeah.
I didn't want to prepare myself, but I watched it with W. And man, those questions you was asking,
But this is going to be a little quick rapid fire.
Okay.
Because I've noticed that they not answering quick enough for me. So maybe my questions are a little too damn hard.
No, they're really good. That's what it is.
They're good, but sometimes you got to think about it.
I don't know. This ain't the questions you got to think on, baby. We ain't doing this. It's time you got to answer right now.
Okay, here we go.
We're going to be quick with it, though. You ready?
Okay.
So you can't answer with you gotta be like boom, boom, boom. So that's why I'm gonna give you these questions rapid fire. You ready?
You gotta give me like 2 seconds to think.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'll give you 2.
Okay.
1.5.
1.5.
Hip hop or R&B?
R&B. I'm R&B all day.
All day?
Like I love hip hop.
Yeah.
Hip hop is my like heartbeat.
Yeah.
Hip hop is the way I walk, the way I talk, all of that.
Yeah.
But R&B is my soul.
Life.
R&B is my
same
life,
way, bro.
Yeah.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Afrobeats or dancehall?
Ooh, dance hall.
Yeah.
Even though Afrobeats is killing it.
Yeah.
Dance hall, I could picture myself, when you're sitting there and the roof is down there at the top of your head. So you're sitting there, you're in the bashment, you're like, hey. Yeah, so dance hall.
All right. Can we talk or lovers and friends?
Can we talk? I'm old school.
Yeah.
Can we talk?
Yeah.
Unless you want to talk about the original Lovers and Friends song.
I see, bro. Don't do that.
You see what I'm saying? Yo, the original one, that joint, he was holding his ish at the beginning of that song.
Bro, don't do that. Don't do that.
Next question.
Scratching or blending?
Blending.
All right. Host or no host? Yeah.
Host or no host?
Yeah.
See, the thing is,
he ain't let me do it.
No, host. Because when I was DJing, and shout out to Black Market, when Black Market was hosting, he made me feel as though I was.
Bro, it's a different party when Black Market is fucking on
that
mic.
for real.
He made me feel like I was like the top
party.
of the line DJ.
It's a different party when Black Market on that mic, bro. For real.
Host.
All right. The infamous headphones or no headphones?
Headphones, because sometimes it sounds crap.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I feel you. I need headphones too, bro.
so
I
you
need to know
headphones.
where to bring it in at. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I don't need to wear them all the time, but
Yeah.
I do need the headphones because,
All right. So I got 2 more for you.
Oh, here we go. Here's the tough ones.
We're gonna bring it to the new age. You like Cash App or Zelle?
Cash App.
All right. Cash or check? My bad.
I need that cash.
You need that cash
I
money.
need that cash.
Cash.
Every day.
And I want that cash before I start.
Checks take 2 days to process.
There better be an envelope with
Yes,
my name
sir.
on it.
Hell yeah. So get that cash, baby.
Need that cash.
So
I
Blade,
got one.
yeah,
I got one.
Here we go.
You said earlier you grew up in the country and now you live in the city. So country or city life?
ooh.
That's a good question.
Hey.
I like the country life.
Yes, sir.
because it was quiet. Like I said, I lived on a dirt road. I did have neighbors who were close to me, but like they're not like right next door. You know, you did have to travel a little ways. So I did like that lone, quiet clean air. You walk outside and it's like,
Okay.
I like that.
See, that's what I said. Like,
hold on, I got more.
oh
here we go.
shit,
more.
Can I just say something on that one though? That's why you said like you said last week, right? When you were a kid, you like, yo, I hate this shit. I hate this shit. But when you get older, it's like, yo, I appreciate it.
Yeah, you appreciate it. It takes a long while for you to appreciate some things that you grew up with.
Yeah, but then the thing was, since I was a kid in that moment, in that time, I didn't know other things.
Life. Didn't know life.
So like to me, it was the dirt road and the go-kart and the four-wheeler and my basketball court with the basketball hoop.
Walking outside barefoot.
Walking outside barefoot.
Yeah, but I mean
allergies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
A lot of stuff. Yeah.
Go ahead, Dub. Shoot it.
Photography in the field party or photography at a club? Ooh. Photography at a field party with natural light.
I like it.
Or photography at a club.
Okay. Okay, I like that. I like that.
That's a good one, boy. That's a good one.
So field party with natural light, because it's kind of easier to predict that lighting. And because, we got all the lights here. So, you got everything set. I seen you with the great cards. So you was able to set everything
He's
up.
seen it. See, you know what I'm saying? He watched me do my thing.
Whereas for me, and y'all might have noticed it, a lot of times I'll just take a bullshit picture just to see how it looks. And then from what I see, I'm like, okay, I know what to adjust.
Right.
And then as I'm doing that, I can adjust for the sunlight. Mm-hmm. Whereas a nightclub, number one, is dark. But at the same time, you got colored lights like this flashing on all over the place.
LEDs.
So so I can take two pictures a second apart from each other and they look completely different just because the light shined in a certain way towards me or towards you. Bro. And it's hard to predict that. Yeah. So field party.
I got one more for you.
Here we go. We got
get them.
One more for you.
Get them.
Being a photographer at a party and hopping on the DJ's decks, or being the DJ of the party.
Like you got your own
with your own laptop and controller.
Being the photographer, and then when it's slow and nothing's going on, being able to hop on stage and hop on the decks. Because number one, I get to do two things I love. Number two, it also helps the DJ who is on stage. He might need to use the bathroom for a little bit. And they will give me 5 minutes. And then I'll hop on. And then when people go, yo,
as they always do,
they're like, yo, you don't wait a minute. Yo, you was the
you're not W.
Did you just take
You're not W.
You're a stunt double. Get your ass back in the photo booth. And that's happened. There's a lot of times where I've DJed and somebody say, yo, we want to take a picture. I'm like, I just hopped on the turn. Just give me some time. Wait for me to come back.
But it's just amazing that you just so multifaceted, just so you can do anything, bro. And that's why we had to induct you. into her city, baby.
So we got to really get into like now, like how we met and how like the introduction to like, oh, he has to be a part of her city, and then how you like really actually like transition from, I shouldn't say being a photographer and a DJing, because you're still a photographer. Like it's nothing's changed, but like you really took on like, oh, I can be a solo DJ and do my own events and do my own parties. And like I had the equipment and, I invested in myself and brought my own controller. And
because he does have
he has everything he needs.
MK2, the newest of the new right now.
The MK2.
Yeah, we're just going to own that right now. MK2.
Featuring this Friday at Mexicali.
Yeah. Drop the bomb on it. Boom.
But no, for real, like, and like really like talk about like, your kind of transition of like, okay, not only can I do photography, but I can also like, a solo headline or co-headline, a DJ gig, and, get, whatever, maybe additional money or additional exposure, or, really just like have fun and put my skills to the test. So we do have to get into that. So like, where did you feel like that transition actually started? Like when did you feel like that, like, oh, like, I'm hopping on DJs, turntables, but now I'm like, oh, well, you know what?
Time to take this serious.
Time to take this like to a whole different level.
Yeah. And I try to make this quick because, like, once again, we mentioned earlier my ability to hop on anyone's turntable,
anybody's shit,
see how their set list is set up, see how they got the crates set up, and be able to do something simple.
Yeah.
And And while doing that, that kind of scratches that itch. That, you know what I'm saying? Because I do like DJing. I like music.
Yeah.
And I also like photography.
Hearing your background story, I believe that.
Yeah, like I really do. And like, and especially growing up with R&B. Like my mom listened to like R&B when she was cleaning the house. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you about to make me get up again like a magnet is.
So I was always R&B. So like being able to do that and being able to become friends with DJs to where they won't mind me standing beside them. I try not to bother y'all. Y'all are
Hell
working.
no, you definitely don't, bro.
But
I think DJs actually like understand that. Like if you're just watching like us work, like
I'll give you enough
it's a
space.
difference than you sitting here and be like, yo, bro,
like,
hey, yo, you know.
Yeah, honestly,
it's
Blade,
a different
I'll be
vibe.
honest. Until you just said that, I'd never even noticed you being behind me. Like I've never noticed that. Like,
You know, to be honest, like I was thinking, like
Church
as he
mouse.
kept on saying that a couple times during this
Yeah.
interview, I'm sitting here like, yo, like how many times has Blade really just like stood like behind me? And,
because
like,
you might have thinking him being a photographer. He's
Right,
just,
he's just trying to capture a
capture
moment
the
or
moment.
whatever.
And the
So, like
thing
I
is-
don't pay you no mind, like not to sit here and say it like that, but like I don't think like yo, you're watching me DJ.
But see,
And-
here we are on the podcast learning more about each other.
See,
Right.
and that comes from photography because a lot of times when I do photography, especially for events, I don't want to be in the way.
Right.
I hate being in the way of what's going on.
Did you know how it is?
Yeah. So like if I was to take a picture of you DJing in front of a crowd, I'm going to be out the way to
Right.
take that picture. And then I'm going to go ahead and do something else while you work. Hopefully you didn't notice I was there
Never
Right.
noticed it, bro.
until you saw the picture.
Until tonight. Like literally, but I'm saying, I did not notice you was picking up game from me or him. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm just thinking like, yo, this Blade, he taking pictures. But you said, like earlier, you said, yo, but honestly.
Yeah, like
I'm
as I'm
peeping
doing
game,
it, as
like,
I'm doing that, I'll sit here and I'm like, okay, you
Yeah,
scratching.
yeah.
Okay, you're a scratch DJ.
Yeah.
You don't scratch. You know what I'm saying? Like I've noticed we scratch a little more.
He scratched now, yeah. He definitely does.
But like I'll know certain things.
poquito.
Yeah, and then not only that, I'm paying attention to the crowd.
Yeah,
because
reaction.
We've all been there to where we're DJing our ass off and crowd doesn't react, and then it's weird.
There
like,
was a very like 2 or 3 year period where it was really hard to get the crowd to
Back
react
into
to
it.
anything
Yeah.
that you played because everybody just wanted to stand there and
Yeah,
just nod their head.
And you know what we
or hug up
competing
the
with? Like we competing with
wall.
the fucking phones.
Yeah.
We're like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a different world
It's
now, bro. Like, it's
it
hard.
was at a point in time when like line dances weren't cool,
No,
choreographed
no.
dances weren't cool. It was either twerk trap or
that's
to be
it.
honest, that
That's
was it.
It was it.
That was
So
it.
it was just like
It's hard.
It
The
was
best
a point in
time
time,
though,
yeah.
the best time to DJ, let's be honest, was like the 2010 era. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, yeah.
Travis Porter. You know, let's be honest.
that
right?
twerk era.
Oh my God, the twerk era.
That was
bro,
like that real twerk. K
Atlanta,
Styles.
K Styles.
Oh my gosh! Shout out to K Styles.
Oh my God.
I did a couple of his
Not
parties.
to take away from anything, but 2010 for me was the best era of DJing for me.
Yeah.
It's best era of
good-
music.
Yeah, for real, for real. It really was like twerk, like yo, bro.
twerk.
Travis Porter, like I'm just shout out to Travis Porter because I'm telling you, but you just that era, that's when people was dancing, bro.
So I'm sitting there behind the DJ booth and I'm kind of seeing, and if you put on the song, a lot of times I'll look at the crowd and see how the crowd react. And I always had this thing in my mind to where I can tell when the alcohol kicks in. Because when the alcohol kicks in and you play that song and the whole crowd just does their thing, I'm like, okay, now it's
It's
a party.
time.
Now
Yeah, it's time.
Now it's time.
So that's how you analyzing.
Yeah. So all that is in my head, right? And once again, I love R&B, and I'm friends with y'all, and I kind of got my little stuff. I'm just bullshitting around, but I'm playing with it, and I'm enjoying what I'm doing. There was this one day, y'all had an R&B party
Yeah.
at the X Park,
Big Spark. I knew it. I knew it.
Yes, sir.
right? And I was like, well, you know, I'm playing around with I got it in that 7. I'm playing around with it. And y'all had this party, and I just happened to text y'all and say, hey, y'all, I can open up for y'all.
Yes,
I can warm up. And y'all was like, hell yeah, come on through. Now, I think I was on your laptop. I was on somebody's laptop, and the laptop was crappy, and it wouldn't even load my song up right. So there was some issues.
Probably mine.
Probably with mine.
Yeah, probably mine. I don't think I had the Toshiba. I think it was. I think I had my
So
Mac.
this probably
It was
like
a-
2019 then.
Yeah,
was.
I definitely
first
had a
one.
Mac, but
Yeah,
I think it was my old Mac that crashed during our COVID joints. Yeah.
That was hell. But what worked was it was one of those nights that were at 10 o'clock. Hardly anybody was in there. And And, y'all guys, a lot of times y'all sitting there, y'all DJing and everything when nobody's there. I know that can kind of drain the energy out of y'all. So it was kind of cool that I was able to warm up. So I'm just sitting there playing music. Finally got everything going and I'm playing music. And it was only supposed to be for like an hour, I think. Right? But I'm sitting here. Then all of a sudden I'm looking at the clock. Oh, it's 12 o'clock? Oh, man, it's like 12:30.
You was killing it, bro.
And I'm doing it.
We couldn't kick you off.
Couldn't do it.
Like, we couldn't sit here and tell you to stop.
No way.
Because we sitting here like, oh, whoa.
Ain't no way.
And I'm at the bar. And I'm like.
And that's the thing.
Blade.
Like y'all was at the bar. People was telling me stories to where they thought I was W. Like they will sit here, they come to the bar and be like, W, I thought you was on stage.
I think I remember Sandy.
That's Blade.
I think I remember Sandy or somebody saying like, yo, W Flag, who DJing right now?
Blade.
Yeah. Blade is up there DJing right now.
And I'm just sitting on stage.
Like, what?
And like almost by the time I was done and y'all finally decided to come up on stage and do y'all's thing, I'm looking at the crowd because I know how Charlottesville is. Yeah. And it was around 12:30 and the place was packed.
Yeah. Because they don't come until after 12.
Yeah, for some odd reason. Yeah. But it was packed and everybody was partying. So then when I finally hop off the stage and y'all let y'all do y'all's performance, like people were like, yo, I didn't know you could do.
Yeah. Because you was known as the photographer.
I was the picture guy.
They didn't know. Like you had that skill, bro. Like was
that like your, your first
know.
like real opening set or like opening gig, or did you have priors to that? I feel like you've done like, I mean, of course you hopped on like for 5 or 10 minutes or so, but like, was that like your first?
That was the first.
Like, hey, I'm rocking for an hour. Too. Yeah, I'm rocking for more than an hour. I asked these guys, could I rock before them?
That was the first to where I felt comfortable enough to where I was like, yo, I love R&B too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me play some R&B music. And I just kind of want to, if y'all let me, y'all could have said no, but y'all say go round the head. Y'all didn't know anything. Y'all knew I'll hop on yours for 5 minutes. I'll probably hop on yours set for 10 minutes.
Exactly.
Y'all didn't know.
Didn't know. Had no clue.
I mean, we knew, but it wasn't like
to the extent.
To the extent of where
we
he can
go. We didn't
like,
know your endurance.
Hey, yeah.
We didn't know your endurance.
Keyword.
And the fact that you just kept on going, and I'm
like, whoa, hey, wait a minute.
keep on going.
And like I'm surprised because I'm just lost track of time. Like I said, I thought I was only gonna be on for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, maybe an hour.
Yeah.
It was 12:30 before y'all said, okay, get off the stage. Right?
Don't do it like that.
Don't do anything else.
But it is time. Yeah.
But like that was like really the first time to where I was like, let me go ahead and do this.
Yeah.
And then he grabbed the camera and caught one of the most legendary photos at the X part of that crowd during,
because that's what he do.
That R&B part.
That's what he do, bro.
You can't beat it.
Yeah. It's Blade Relic, bro.
You can't beat it.
But the name.
Oh.
I should have asked this in the beginning, but
this is a great question.
Where did you come up with the name Blade?
I'm learning
Relic?
something new today.
This is something that not a lot of people know, except for like my family and a couple of close friends that I went to school with.
Yeah.
So, number one, my name, my real name, my government name is Sean. That's my name.
Yes, sir.
That's my name. So what happened was, and it always involves a female. So I'm talking to this girl on the phone that I went to school with. And she was into role playing. Not sexual role playing, but role playing like Dungeons and Dragons,
right.
rolling the dice and all this stuff. And she was like, oh, it'd be so fun if you can play with us and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay, well, that's cool. It's not really my thing. And she said, yeah, but you should play with us and you need to like have a name. And I was like, okay, I could probably come up with a name. And if you know about this since you're young, back in the day, we had something called the white pages. All right?
Get them.
So I have a whole yellow book and white pages. Come on, Blade.
Okay. So when I was on the house phone that was in the kitchen.
We still have a house phone number at my mama's house. I tried to get her to get rid of it multiple times.
But okay, so on this stand, my mom had a few books. It was the yellow pages. It was the white pages. and it was a phone book for like our district, the school, and all that stuff. It was that phone book, and then there was the pocket dictionary, which I have this will not fit in anyone's pocket. But it was kind of
bro.
The Weber. Was it a Weber?
It wasn't a Weber dictionary. It was just, I remember it was called the Pocket Dictionary.
Pocket dictionary.
Yeah. So I'm talking to her on the phone, and she said, "Well, you need to come up with a name." And I said, I'm not that creative. But like, I'm kind of different. So I said, okay, let me pick up the dictionary. And then instead of starting from the front of the dictionary, I'm going to flip from the back of the dictionary. So I grabbed the dictionary, flipped through the back, stopped on the page. Blah, 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 blah. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Then I find relic. And then it was several things under there, but I remember one of the definitions was body of a god. I like that.
Yeah.
I need a first name. For some reason that became my last name. That's how I need a first name.
So you wasn't content with just relic.
I need a first name. And this is where it gets weird. Once again, I'm talking to this girl, and she was like a great artist. And she drew a picture of how she felt Toby Relic would be. And it was a werewolf. And just to give you an idea, back in the the N64 days, you know the N64? You probably know
I'm tired of you coming at me. I had a Nintendo 64, bro.
But there was a fighting game called Killer Instinct.
Yeah.
And on there was a guy called Saberwolf. So pretty much the character that she drew looked just like Saberwolf. And she gave me the picture at school. And I was like, yo, this is awesome. This is cool. I like this. And she said, well, why don't you come up with her first name? Okay. So I grabbed the dictionary again. And instead of going from the back of the book, I went to the front of the book. Flipped to the pages, put my finger down. Blade.
Damn.
Blade Relic. Oh.
Yeah.
That sounds.
And you know what?
nice.
You know, you
does.
hear a lot of names that like people create or whatever. Of course, you always want to know like how people create their names. And like I've never questioned Blade Relic. To be honest, and like this is my like honesty moment with you, bro. I thought that was your first and last name for a long
Never called
time.
him Sean. What you talking? I ain't know no Sean.
And like just out of retrospect, like we just recently like found out what your real name was.
Yeah.
It's not found out, but like you told us like what your real name was, because of course like after time, like I'm gonna sit here and be like, wait, Blade Relic, that like is that really your name? That's not your real name. Okay, like who are you? But also like the origin of like how you created your name now, like it's just like, yo,
Mind blowing.
Yeah.
it's mind blowing, but it's also like, yo, that's so creative.
Dope.
But
How
like
he-
it's
how
a
he did it.
name, it's a name that stuck with you.
Yeah.
And that like I've never questioned like the name Blade Relic. Like Blade Relic has always been such a staple, and it's just like, yo, if Blade Relic isn't taking the photos, if Blade Relic isn't at your party, if Blade isn't DJing, like what are we doing? So it's just like, you know, like your name is like really so symbolic. I feel like it's
It
really
really is, bro.
symbolic.
Like,
really
I said, like that became my name. I like this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go by this from now on.
So what year is this now?
Same year.
Same year?
Yeah, same
So
year.
you've been going by Blade Relic since like the 90s.
You see this chain right here? I
Yeah.
got this chain made at King's Dominion. There was because my father, he worked at Philip Morris, and every year they would have like a Philip Morris night where all the employees and the family of the employees could go to King's Dominion. It was just us.
Yeah.
Free.
Yeah.
Not only free, they gave us money to spend.
Word.
And the main thing was we were supposed to spend this money on food.
Right.
Right?
Yep.
But they gave us money to spend. So I go with my uncles because my father always fucking worked.
Yeah.
So we riding all the rides 2 or 3 times because, you know, you think about with the Philip Morris employees, the park is pretty much empty. The world is your oyster. You can do whatever you want to do. So we're walking through the park and we're going, why they had like that little, you know, family cookout and everything we supposed to make money for. We was going to where we was getting pizza and hot dogs and all those vendors.
Yep.
So while I was going around, we was at the back of the park and there was this lonely guy there and he had this booth where he was engraving these chains. And I said, yo, I want to put my name on a chain. And this is the exact
So that
one.
joint's from 19.
That's the chain?
Yes, this is the chain right here.
Bro, that's
I've
dope.
been Blade longer than I've been Sean.
Damn.
Yo, that is fire.
Dude,
Yes.
chills, bro. That's
Yes.
dope, bro.
Yes, because when I came up with that name, I was like, that is my name, and I'm going by it.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
Oh,
But before we go, bro,
Okay.
at the Wattz Effect, we love to give DJs their chance to give other DJs their flowers that really have, showed them the way, that have given them the confidence to get on these tables and do what they do. So who can you give those flowers to? Who is Blade Relic learned from? Who is Blade Relic, gravitated to? Who is Blade Relic like looked at to, as his idol as a DJ? Like who are these guys that you like, yo, they really showed me the way. It's Blade Relic.
Pretty much every DJ I've come across have had something that I could learn from or I could take from to help improve myself.
Yeah. Give us
In
names,
one
baby.
way or another.
I know
you want
gotta
names,
give us these names,
but
baby.
like,
only drop half though. Save the other half.
yeah, I'll do that. But number one, the DJ that I heard on the radio, with the drop that said, "Drop a blend on them, Daddy."
Ooh.
And
You remember who that was?
DJ Foot.
Foot.
DJ Foot.
Yeah.
When he started blending, I was like, that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
And I know he doesn't know that because I never told him, but me and Foot, good friends. We actually crossed paths like a couple weeks ago. It was kind of cool.
Hey.
He's looking good. He's doing his thing. But DJ Foot was like one of the ones that made me say, yo, I want to do this because I want to do what he's doing.
All right.
Number two, I got to get up to my guy, DJ Sir R to
Sir
the J.
R
Knew
to the
it.
J, man.
Yo.
Sir R
Yo.
to the J.
Yes, sir.
When I tell you he's like Richmond's #1 DJ,
Yeah.
not just in the radio.
Funk Flex of Virginia, baby. Richmond,
I
Virginia.
would say that.
Yeah. Real talk.
I would definitely say
Funk Flex
that.
of Richmond, yo. For real.
Yeah. DJ King Tut.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. You're naming some.
He's dropping that.
Some
He's dropping
deep legends.
No, he really is dropping some legends, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like I said, bro.
There was a whole lot of DJs. Once again, DJ Shorty.
Yeah.
Back from when I started going to, because I never really cared for clubs, but being at the radio station and we had that Our Power 92 night at Club 321 on Friday nights, and I hop in there. DJ Shorty was the DJ, and knowing how he had sets to the point to where if I know he was playing a Dipset mix, it's 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Like I can tell what
Peak
time it was.
hour. It's time to go crazy.
Yeah, I can tell what time it was depending on what set he was playing.
Yeah.
So shout out to DJ Shorty. Crush Groovy, like I said, he used to cut my hair before I had dreads, and he didn't DJ, and then now he is the powerhouse that he is. And then because W is here, I know W likes a lot of like club music, that New York, that Jersey, you know what I'm saying, that stuff. So, and then you mentioned how y'all can barely get the radio station here to hear Sir RJ. Where I lived, if I leaned my radio's antenna up against the little screen,
To the left.
against the window, I can listen to the music in Norfolk.
Oh.
So I got to listen to DJ Law and Big B, and they did their thing, and they would have like a Baltimore club mix.
Word.
Back in Richmond, I gotta give a shout out to DJ Lonnie B. Lonnie B.
I had the pleasure to DJ with him this weekend.
See,
I really did, yo. For
yeah,
real.
Lonnie
Yeah.
B.
Celebrities right here.
Another
Two
legend.
celebrities
I had the pleasure
right
to DJ
here.
with Lonnie B this weekend, bro.
Lonnie
Yeah.
B, legend. And I remember Friday nights, he'll do like a little Baltimore club mix.
Yeah.
But then not only that, if the wind blew just right, I could listen to 92Q up in Baltimore.
Be more.
And I'll hear some
in
Baltimore.
New Kent?
From New Kent.
Yeah.
It'll be staticky to them hell. But you can hear it.
Yeah, that'd be more different. Yeah.
Yo, can I tell y'all, Blade loves a good Baltimore club set. And he is fire at playing them. He is fire at playing them.
Yes. So shout out, rest in peace, K-Swiss.
Yeah.
Yeah, legend in that game. Yeah, but like that's my childhood.
Yeah.
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 And that's what really makes you DJ. And now you see why I DJ, how I DJ.
Yeah.
And when you talk about giving flowers, I'm gonna do this real quick. Number one, I gotta do big flowers, like a big bushel of flowers to W right here.
Hell yeah.
Because W
Thank you.
has been doing his thing in his city,
Yes,
representing for his city for a long time.
Putting
Thank
people
you.
on,
Appreciate
bro.
you.
And he's been doing it. He's been doing it real big. So y'all make sure y'all follow DJ W.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
Wherever
you, bro.
he's at, whatever
Thank you.
he's doing, he is doing it big.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
And
That
then,
means a lot. I appreciate you.
And then I also gotta give a big bag, a huge bushel of flowers to Mr. Reggie Wattz
Thank you,
right
sir.
here.
Thank you.
This man, like I said, I hated him at first, but now I consider both of y'all like
Brothers,
a brother.
man.
You know,
Brothers.
real
You
talk.
family,
We're
bro.
family.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
family.
For real.
I got to let him know that, yo,
Yeah.
man, congratulations, you doing it big.
Thank you, brother.
Not only in DJing, not only in in the podcast space with with this podcast here. This is amazing. Y'all stay tuned, but also like with family and real life stuff and
Thank
things
you,
you
brother.
do for your job. You've been
Thank
doing it,
Much love to you,
doing
Blade,
it
for real, man. Thank
and
you.
y'all two are big motivations for me too.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't get to mention that, but
Yeah.
y'all two also influence how I
Part
do what I do.
two. Part two.
All
Coming,
right,
man, for real, man.
my
But
God, it's
Blade,
gonna be
man,
crazy.
thank you so much for coming through, man.
Yo, man, thank you for having me here,
yeah.
man.
Hey,
Like-
and guess what? You're coming back.
Coming back, baby.
You're coming back.
Like,
said,
like
yeah.
this was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this. Even had a little bit of drinky drink here there. you
Matter of fact,
know?
let's take a little little toast on it. Yeah.
Blade gonna play bartender, and we're gonna toast it out for the night.
I'll give you a little bit more here.
A little bit more in the
A little bit
cup.
more, just a little more.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you. He's Sandy Blade right now.
Oh, shout out to Sandy, by the way.
Which will be on the Wattz Effect.
Part two.
Who will be on the Wattz
We
Effect
haven't
Part
gotten into the deep hurt city.
Yeah,
Blade.
it's gonna
Relic
get
yet.
there now.
Yes.
But much
Hey
love to
Blade,
you.
much love to you.
Salute
Hey.
to all y'all.
To the Wattz Effect.
Yes, sir.
Till the next episode. We love y'all so much.
Yeah. And we'll see you on the dance floor near you. Watch out.